day it's getting heavier. The world keeps weighing on my shoulders. Every step I get more warier. Dreaming about when I was younger. Take me to places where no one will let me down. Keep me far from the ground. Feel my heart racing where everything's small down below. I want to feel it, feel the vertigo. Sweep me off my feet to somewhere new. Lift me high like there's no gravity. Climb up higher to look at the view. My problems fade into the city. Take me to places where no one will let me down. Keep me far from the ground. Feel my heart racing where everything's small down below. I want to feel it, feel the vertigo. Take me to places where no one will let me down. Keep me far from the ground. Feel my heart racing where everything's small down below. I wanna feel the vertigo. Feel the vertigo. Feel the vertigo.
Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday stream. My voice is so rough right now. I have been inhaling all of the dust, all of the particles. Oh, my lord. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. I think we're still in ads for another minute, so we're going to take a moment. Yeah, holy voice crack, for real, hon. I'm going to take a moment to say hello to everyone. Obviously, welcome on in, my gats. Congratulations on First Mate. You'll get bacon color choice as well as book entry today. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. Hun, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a great one. Ashy, glad to have you. How you doing? Dragon, welcome in. B, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good one. Oob, how you enjoying your new room? Welcome on in, Sans. Hope you're having a great one. Chicken, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Mookie, how you doing today, mate? All hail the potato. All hail the potato. Chat, I can't wait. Well, don't get me wrong. It's been very liberating this past week, but I'm also exhausted. Oh my lord. I will be so happy. I think Friday is literally the last day where every single day I have something to do every minute of the day. And even Friday will be an easy day. And I don't want to wait for people to get an ad, so I'll explain all that in a minute here. The downside means probably no Beat Saber this Friday. It's very unlikely, but there might be a chance. I think we got a couple more seconds. There's no way your thumb just healed in an hour? Probably not, but, you know, your body is pretty good at, like, clotting and making stuff stick back together. Alright, everyone back from ads. I'm gonna take a quick sip of liquid. We'll swap over here in just a second. Let me just get hydrated a little bit. I was literally running around right before going live too, chat. Like, helping Oob get their computer set up, because they just moved into the house. So, even Oob's got a new setup, better air conditioning, better internet. Alright, let's go ahead and get this son of a bitch started! That monitor I lent you is weird. Yeah, there's probably a reason I stopped using it. I think it broke, honestly. I'm fairly confident that that was the monitor, or maybe I thought it broke, and it didn't really. That might have been the monitor I was using when we were still streaming on the laptop, and I thought the monitor died, but it was actually my graphics card that died, not the monitor, so, you know. Yeah. No problem, you'll do Beat Saber on Friday. However, you can't do song requests. Oh yeah, that's right, my cats. Have you been practicing? How have you been enjoying Beat Saber? I saw on Steam you go live, well, not go live, but I saw you, like, playing Beat Saber. I'm sad that I couldn't be there for your first Beat Saber sesh, but we'll definitely be there for their next. You can't get to display the lineup with the actual screen. There is a button in the options, like there's a menu built into the monitor that lets you, like, adjust it left and right, up and down. But yeah, that monitor is ancient. I think it's technically a TV. Like an old TV monitor. But welcome on in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday. Sorry to everyone. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna be apologizing until next week when everything goes back to normal. I'm sorry that I've been so absent both on Twitter and Discord. I feel like I've abandoned the internet. I feel like I've been gone for like a month. Like, I know I haven't streamed since last Thursday, since Deltarune stream, but my lord, has it felt so much longer. I've been anxious to stream today, in a good way. Like, I'm eager to stream today. Let's see. I wrote down a bunch of stuff, make sure I don't forget anything. I think the big thing, and the thing I was most afraid of that seems to be working, is the new internet. We're now on gigabit internet, which means I have 1,000 gigabit up and down, as opposed to previously only having, like, I don't know, like 600 down, but only like 30 up. So, like, full duplex, full gigabit internet. We just removing, yeah, you guys are just stripping me bare. No more scuff. Well, let's not get too hasty. My computer and I can still be scuffed, so you know. But yeah, so I'm tempted to, not this stream, I didn't want to mess with too many things at the same time, but I'm tempted to do multi-streaming now. Now that I'm tiny in the corner, I'm tempted to do multi-streaming now. We could do what, vertical stream and the horizontal stream. Why you do this to me? Why am I in the corner? Why did baby deserve to get in the corner? B's late. B's been here. B had like the third message in chat. You have to wait for me to unbe small.
You adorable piece of shit.
What have I done to deserve this torture? What have I done to deserve this torture, chat? You said it once, it said no. Now you can enjoy your streams, like always, like it should have been. Also, welcome in, Nico. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, mate. Government mandates that every stream has at least a little scuff. Yeah, would it really be a potato stream without the scuff? I mean, like, really? Like, really? Like, really? The hand stole the hair. Ah! Why would the hand steal my hair? Unsteal my hair this instant. You think you fixed it? Let's go. So yeah, today's stream, we're gonna play some chill Minecraft. We have a new tier 3 tree to build. I want to get back into the big builds and stuff like that, but I still need time for my brain to recuperate. So today's gonna probably be more gold digging. We're upgrading trees and then planting potatoes, and mostly just vibing, talking with the community, things like that. There's probably a couple people that missed context from the last few streams, and I'm gonna share. And we're gonna share all the context for the upcoming stuff this week and future plans for the channel and such not. But with that said, thank you, Sans, for the hydrate, chat. Eat your water, it's good for you. Thank you for watering your streamer. I'm gonna need it, chat. I'm gonna need it. You're back. Welcome back, Ashy. Tasty. Yee. So let's see. I think I shared on Discord. We've got 2 rooms like 100% cleaned in the house, out of the whole house. And one of them is the room that we stream VR in. So, technically, our VR room is ready to use.
Don't
However,
forget to hydrate using Advanced GG. Use code POTATO for 10% off at checkout.
That's right, chat. You guys too could save 10% on checkout on Advanced GG. Get yourself some delicious drink.
And I just shot the internet cables. Why does it say no signal?
Gulp. Who gave Tot guns? Oh. But yeah, chat. So let's see. New room is cleaned. However, this Friday's next beat sesh is probably going to get delayed. Mostly because the only day I can get in this week to go to the gunsmith to check on our firearms is this Friday. Because they're not there on the weekends, and every other day is busy. Last Prime sub, baby, probably? That's right, that is. Let's go, Oob. Let me write you down. I got you. 1x Oob sub. Appreciate you, babe. We'll get treats once we get into the world and stuff. 37 months, Oob. 37 months of support. Tot's sense of smell is better than a dog's, but is it better than mine? I've got a pretty good sense of smell, chat. You can ask Oob. Oob can confirm. I have the literal nose of a bloodhound. Mookie! Thank you so much for the Prime sub for 4 months. Let me write you down as well. 1x Mookie. I got you, mate. I got you. Better than mine? I don't know about... Weed. Cheese. Weed. B, thank you for the biddies. Hype train already, chat. We just started. How do we already have a hype train? Okay, let me put that. Let me don the hat. Uno mas, chat. Ready? Are you ready? All right, donning the hat. Oh! There we are. Wait, did it level up already? Sans, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift. Let me go ahead and write you down as well. I'm gonna add you. Let's see. We've already got 3 book entries in for you. Actually 4. So this will be the 5th one. There we go. I got you down, mate. Balance it on my nose. Wait. There we go. Is it on my nose, chat? Doing it? I'm doing it. I'm balancing it really good, chat. Really good. It's really hard to see. I don't have depth perception that far. There we go. All right, level 2 hype train. Time for it to level up. Oh, boop. Ah. Huh. 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 Achoo. Anyone see the hat? Anyone see the hat? Oh, wait, there we go. There's glue on it. Who glued my hat to my hair? But let's see. So, Beat Saber stream. I think that's where I left off. Let me see. I got the list so I make sure I don't forget stuff. So, this Friday, I have to go to the gunsmith. So we're going to see if our guns fully exist, because I'm sure you guys already heard from the last time we told this story, our former roommate, before they left, disassembled my guns and scattered them across the house like they were the freaking Dragon Balls. If only to spite me. So I have to make sure all the parts are there. Otherwise, if I have missing firearm parts, I need to call police. So that has to get done sooner than later. We're going to the gunsmith on Friday to make sure all the parts are there. We're not going to have them operational because they're missing a bunch of screws, but I could also get a quote to see how much they cost to fix. With that said, if we do get there quick and get back quick, we might be able to do a super late session. I don't imagine it's going to be... Like, best case scenario, it takes like an hour. They say, yep, all the guns are there. We just go there and come home, right? If that's the case, we could still come home and beat Saber. We might be starting around 3:30, though. It might be a late sesh. At the same time, I might just take that day to breathe and relax, and maybe we play some Mecha Chameleon. Maybe we do some Mecha Chameleon or something like that instead of Beat Saber. You gonna play Fortnite? All right, hon. Thank you for the lurk, mate. I appreciate it. But yeah. However, I am planning to fully go back to Beat Sabering starting this Monday. We have the room clean. We have everything available. Everything should stop being absolutely crazy. I hope. And then Beat Sabers like normal, Mondays, Fridays, etc., etc. With that said, I've also been thinking, and I want everyone's opinion on this, if everyone wants to weigh on this. So I notice when I look at the numbers back on Thursday streams when we do Deltarune, I notice both by the numbers and the chat activity that no one really seems to be digging the Deltarune streams. Am I imposter syndroming myself with that one? Because I was thinking if people aren't enjoying it because it's not a lot of interaction that could be done, I'm thinking one of two things. We could do it as a separate, like, YouTube exclusive thing, where I just record my gameplay of it and then upload it on YouTube. So it'd be like a stream without the stream part. This way people could still see my interactions and what I do and etc., etc. Or we can wait a little while maybe until some more people play it, because I also know there's a lot of people that are trying not to spoil themselves on it, and that's also a big reason why we probably have a dip in peeps watching. So I'm considering that, if that's a thing that interests y'all, if that would be something people wants to do. You ran away from it because you want to be spoiled? No, Kira, and I figured that was the case for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that jump in and be like, hey, I'm here, I want to support, which also I appreciate that. You guys, I appreciate that more than you know. But they're like, I want to support, but also don't want to be spoiled, so I'm just lurking. I just want to make sure peeps are interested in actually seeing the content. We need to put together a Severance group again. I did see that it updated. So, that could be something we do as well. I know Brev has been super busy with their own personal life stuff, and we haven't seen a lot of them for a bit, but I figured Brev would also want to do Faz/Severance if we got a chance to do it again. Let's see. Aside from that, oh yeah, so Oob officially moved in. I know I mentioned this while people were in ads when we started in, but Oob is now officially in the house. They're now an indoor Oob. No more outside Oob. They're no longer our garage gremlin. They're officially moved in to the actual house, enjoying the benefits of gigabit internet. Not that they wouldn't have anyway from the garage, but yep, air conditioned, bigger room, cooler room. Not having to worry about garage life. That hashtag garage life. Yeah, actual house gremlin now. And honestly, Oob is allowed in the house. Yep. And honestly, the best thing about it is, like, while I'm streaming now, I could just leave my door open. Like, right now, I've just got my door open in my room. I don't have to worry about closing it. I don't have to turn the stream light on so that my roommates don't barge in and interrupt me. Like, I can have air conditioning as well while I'm streaming, and I don't have to worry about my room getting all stuffy from being closed in. So, more good news there. There was one last thing before we talk about W-Plays, which was the last topic before we start playing the game. I've mentioned this in the last stream. Or not last stream, I think stream before, was it? Yeah, no, last stream. It was last stream. I mentioned this last stream. There's going to be a lot of changes around just my life in general. Because of the whole, house situation that's happened. There might be a point in time where I have to make a hard decision, chat. And I don't know, there's no nice way to say this, so I'm going to Bernie Sanders this. I've come to you in this time to ask you this question. There might be a point in time where I have to decide if I need to not be able to be a streamer anymore, because I need to focus on either selling the house, moving, things like that, etc., etc., if it doesn't become financially applicable to continue living like this. With that said, there might be a chance, a very, very small chance, that the couple $100s a month that I make from Twitch would be enough to allow me to continue living here and continue streaming. And I'm sure I already know your guys' answer, but I don't care. I can't do it without at least telling everyone the way it's going to work. So there might be a point in time where the money that you guys donate to the channel, I might need to use to physically put food in my mouth. I know that sounds like a silly thing to say, but previously I have taken 100% of the money that goes to this channel and only used it to buy stuff for this channel. Like putting emotes, buying artwork, running giveaways, things like that. And part of me feels like I'm breaking the law, like I'm embezzling money if I use that money to feed myself and Oob. However, I also feel, channel ramen. I also feel like everyone in this channel would prefer to have the channel continue existing and me also put food in my mouth. So I feel like if it came to that, by the way, we don't know if it's going to come to that just yet. So I don't want chat to think that we're resorting to those things, but that might be a future for us if chat is okay with that. And also at the same time, if that ends up being what we do and you guys don't wish to support it anymore, I would also understand this. And my gads, that was not a... My gads, mate. That wasn't meant to be a call to action for you guys to throw money at the screen. But my gads, holy crap, mate. Thank you so much for the 25 gifted subs. Holy schmauzow. This is not me begging, chat. This is the other reason. This is, all right, I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick, all right? This is gonna be the last story before we get into W Place and the play video game. The whole reason why I don't spend the money on myself isn't because I don't want to spend the money on myself. It's because I feel gross. It feels gross, chat. I don't know how to put it any other way than that, right? Like, it feels gross if I'm being a streamer effective. I feel like I'm panhandling. I feel like I'm begging for money for myself if I do it that way. And there's going to be some part of me that might have to come to terms with that. But I don't want...
If you use the money, then it is still going toward the channel because there is no
I know, I understand this, but there's a fine line, B. There's a fine line, B, that I have between feeding the channel, so to speak, allowing us to continue streaming, and me feeling like I'm mooching off people on the internet. I don't want it to be the latter. It's the whole reason why when I started streaming, I didn't want to stream in the first place. I was afraid that people would be like, oh, so what are you doing? You're just begging for money on the internet from strangers? Psh, get a job. It's like, but I have a job. It's not about that. I want to be able to afford this hobby and to do the things that we do. And maybe, I don't know, if we get big enough and popular enough, I can do this as a profession. I doubt it will ever get to that because just the current way that the streaming is set up, like, you don't make it unless you already have friends that have made it and can, like, pave the way for you. But I don't want to I don't want to feel like I'm e-begging, chat. So that's the big thing. If it ever feels like that way, I'm going to stop because I don't want it that way. In my sense, the money's still put in the stream. You know, everything that you guys are donating today is going to the stream. Like I said, everything that goes right now, everything you're donating is still going to the stream. However, there might be a point in time in the future where I ask for a paycheck from that. And chat would have to be okay with that. It would be a preset amount. It wouldn't be me taking all the money. So, B, thank you for the 10 guys. Why are you being so damn wholesome? Stop. You're gonna make me cry. Please, this is not me begging. I'm not begging. Stop. I'm not begging for money, chat. This is not what this is, okay? Please don't throw money. If I say that, you guys are... You put me at a point where I either have to ask you to put money, throw money, trying to stop you, or tell you not to, which will make you do so in the first place. You see the position I'm putting right now, right, chat? Let me write you guys down. 25. 25x my gats gift subs, and we got 10x B gift subs. And now I'm being bullied. Thank you for the biddies as well, Ben. Thank you for the biddies.
Like you're gonna say, don't sell your balls.
Don't sell my balls? Is that an option? How much do testicles go for on the black market right now? I'm asking for a friend. If I have access to at least 4 testicles, theoretically speaking, how rich am I? Me gifting is bullying you. Don't worry. Thank you guys, actually, genuinely. One of the things that I feared the most, and I doubt it was going to happen, but I can't, the imposter. It's the imposter, chat. I can't help it. It's the imposter in me. The one thing I feared most was with this last week where I was busy trying to get my house back together, was that everyone was going to be like, oh, dead channel, bye, and then just be, and then just gone. And I know that that's not what would happen. I know you guys wouldn't do that. It doesn't, It's an illness, chat. I don't know how to describe it beyond that. I understand that you guys are here for me, but my brain still tells me, nope, that's it. Today's the day that they leave you. Today's the day that they're like, nope, yep, you're washed up, potato, bye-bye. And I'm glad I have you guys here. Genuinely. That's the message to chat. Don't sell your balls. Don't sell your balls, chat. But yeah, anyway, all of that aside, the last thing to talk about would be W Place. So we're almost at the last Thursday of the month. Last Thursday of the month, which means, let's check the alliance. I think I said 75 was going to be the cap. So we already have 3 people that are going to get 3 book entries apiece. And MyGats, Lab, maybe even Fred. I don't know. Can you get 20K in the last 2 weeks? I think we only have 2 weeks left, right? A week and change? A week and change, yeah. So I don't know if you can get 20K. Maybe? It's like 3K a day. So if they didn't bleed a pixel, they can make it 2. Which would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6 people getting 6 book entries. But beyond just the book entries for the end of the month on the Alliance, we're also almost done with the mural. Like, this will probably be done by tomorrow, this last chunk of my face. And then we're just filling in the last bits of Cordulus here and the flag. And then I think by this time next week, we're going to be starting on the mega project. You bleeded a couple pixels already today? Yeah, but just a couple's not the worst thing. As you get your supply up, you'll get to the point where it's like physically impossible for you to bleed pixels. But yeah, so a month and a half, almost 2 months it took to do the full mural. Honestly, I'm impressed. But yeah, so I suspect sometime by this time next week, the mural here will be finished and we'll be starting to outline down here. I like bleeded better. I like bleeded better. With that said, I don't think we have any other crazy projects going on besides MyGats going over here. What are those? What are those? MyGat's doing a Kiri over here. I need to stop calling them Kiri. I don't feel like I know them well enough to nickname them like that. Kurano. I have to full name them. Kurano Senpai. You made some calculations. If you do the mural Kurano on your own, it'll take 16 years. How many pixels is it? Like it should tell you how many pixels the overlay is, right? Like it tells you on the overlay how many it is. So you could just do the math and then divide up how many pixels it takes a day, etc., etc. Nicholas name? What's a Nicholas name? Oh, a Nicholas name. Yeah, a nickname, a Nicholas name, a full name. It's a 4K mural, so 4K by 4K? Or just 2...
I can smell you.
Gulp. I can smell you. I can smell you. But yeah, good times. Aside from that, chat, I think that's all the news. Did I miss anything? Chat, did you guys have any questions? I think I blurbed a lot. I definitely got sidetracked a lot. But I think that's about it. I think that's it. We'll use AI for it might be 100% accurate. Oh, I could do the math for you right now, my guys. I'm very concerned. I don't feel safe. We also got new internet, Oreo. Welcome in, mate. Yep, we've got gigabit internet. I'm not going to say the brand name. Oh, but I do have one last funny story about that. So, I will throw Comcast under the bus because we used to have Comcast. We switched from Comcast, which we were paying like $140. We were paying some obscene amount of money for Comcast for like 600 megabit up internet with like 30 down whatever internet. And I called to cancel, be like, I will no longer require your services. And they're like, before you go, what if we try to convince you not to go? And I'm like, I don't think that's going to be a thing you can do, but go ahead. I'll listen to you. Okay, well, what if we offered you gigabit internet? I'm like, yeah, already got it. Go ahead. For $50 a month instead of $80 a month. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. I could have been this whole time paying $50 a month for a better version of the thing you're doing right now, and you didn't tell me. Yeah, that's about right. Please cancel my service immediately. Bruh, I hate Comcast so much. They are the worst. They are a monopoly upon monopolies, and I'm so glad we finally had a competitor come into our neighborhood with gigabit. Because for the longest, like when I first moved into this house, I did a scan of like every internet provider, and the best we had besides Comcast was DSL, and DSL was basically glorified dial-up. It was like, don't even, it's like my...
But yeah, I want to see how long and how hard. Pause.
Like literally, thank you for the crumbs, Mookie. Like literally, I had been waiting for years. So when we swapped over, when I had to swap all the accounts over and everything like that, and I found out we could be getting gigabit internet through a different company, I jumped on that shit. It did unfortunately require me having to go into the attic and be really, really hot. Oh my god, it was so hot up in the attic. However, we now have everything all set up. We all good. We all Gucci. We got new internet set up. We don't have to worry about having an extra hub in the attic for 5 more people's worth of internets. Everything is good. You have fiber, 1 gigabyte internet? Let's go. Yes. Join the gigabit internet. Here's the big thing, right? The thing that annoyed me so much about Comcast. We used to pay like maybe $100, maybe like $90 for the Comcast internet. Then they decided that they're going to do metered internet connections. You heard me, chat. This ISP decided that they were going to charge you just like power and water based off how much internet you used. Yes, that's a thing that existed. And that was the only plan you could have to have high speed. You had to pay per gigabit. So I had to pay like $40 extra a month to get unlimited. And this whole time, for how many ever years that they had the ability to not be on that plan, they continued to charge me for that money. They could have emailed me and be like, by the way, you know you're overpaying for your internet. We have this better plan over here. But why would they do that? They want to take my money. They want to rip me off. So I don't care if it's $10 cheaper. Fuck you, Comcast. Like, in spite of you, I will pay $10 more a month for my internet. Because here's the other thing they said, and this was the real reason that I didn't. They said that it would be $50 a month for the promotional period, which means they were basically trying to be like, hey, wait, don't switch. Have it be cheap for a few months, and then we'll totally just turn it back to being like $100 a month, and we're not going to tell you. Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. You're shady shit. I don't want none of your shady shit. None of your shady shit. Please no. You might as well pay for the mobile internet. I know, right? That's what I pay as well, Mookie. That is now what we pay a month for the internet. So we get unlimited data, up and down 1,000 gigabit internet for $80 a month. And it feels nice. Listen, Potato, I'm telling you this right now. Comcast better than Whisper. It's not Whisper. It's not Whisper. I've never heard of Whisper. But, they tried so hard. The chat, you have no idea. They tried so hard to stop me from canceling my internet. I luckily did not have the same experience that I've heard. I've heard nightmare stories about people trying to cancel their Comcast and then literally not letting you, like literally holding you hostage. We did have a funny story though with me trying to cancel. I'm basically like, yeah, let me just pay whatever I owe you for this billing cycle, and then like end service, don't auto charge me, etc., etc. And like, okay, well, since it's ending early, you only owe like $16. So let me go ahead and transfer you to the automated payment system so you can like pay for it, and then your account will be closed. I'm like, cool, yeah. And they transfer me to the automated payment system. It's like, yeah, you owe us $130 for the full month, and I'm like, what? No. So I had to call them back and be like, hi, it's me again. Why? What's happening? Stop. And they're like, oh yeah, the automated system only knows how to pay your full thing. You gotta like wait for us to generate the new bill in a few days, and then you could pay it. I'm like, fine, whatever. So I can't even pay them yet. I have to wait to pay them. Starlink? I haven't done Starlink, but I understand why a lot of people do it. How much does Starlink even cost? Whisper's a local internet company in Illinois. That makes sense. It reminds me of like, which honestly, I never had a problem with this, but when I lived in New York, we had Optimum Online, which was like, they served the tri-state area with like internet, phone, and TV. And I don't know, I never had a problem with them. They were pretty good, but now I feel like they're mega monopoly. They're taking over everything up in New York. But you know, hey, if you're using them and you're doing fine, hey, more power to you. Go for it. But the only time I've ever used Starlink, I think, is like when you're on the plane. Starlink powers the Wi-Fi. Like the in-flight Wi-Fi is Starlink. 400 plus megabits, it's like $105. That's not bad. Honestly, considering you can have it like literally anywhere, like if you're up in a mountain, you could have it, so to speak. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad for what is effectively satellite internet. Nothing's gonna beat currently having like fiber internet that you could physically plug into, but for like effectively a cell phone's internet, that's not bad at all.
Father, I have obtained Pocky. I will have a sugar high for the next 3 hours.
Oh no. Share? Wait, where did you get Pocky? Who bought Top Pocky and who didn't share? What? Wait, this is important. What flavor Pocky? What flavor? There's only one correct flavor. There's only one correct flavor. Matcha is the incorrect flavor, you monster. Strawberry Pocky fab for life. Is it bad you never had Pocky? No, honestly, there's a lot of people, especially if you live in the United States, there's a lot of people, like, unless you're a weeb or unless you go to, like, conventions that have weebs in them and things like that, like, it's very realistic that you wouldn't even see these things. Honestly, low-key, I'm so happy that Haichu became, like, an American, like, Starburst alternative. Like, I'm so glad I could walk into a 7-Eleven and just buy Haichu, because my ass had to get that shit imported as a kid, and it was so expensive, but it was so good. Oh man, it was so good. Being the Haichu hookup in my school, where people had to come to me and buy my, not bootleg, but like they had to pay me to get their Haichu. That was a fun time in my life. But now I could just go to any corner store and they just have Haichu. Every flavor. It's so good. If you've never had Haichu, chat, this is a hashtag not sponsored. Hey, the Haichu sponsor me. I'll take that. I'll take that. But if you guys haven't had Haichu before, you'll never eat a Starburst again once you have a Haichu. They're just better in every way. You bought Haichu at 5 billion? Yeah, they're everywhere now, and I'm so happy for it. I'm so happy for it. They're so much better in every way, shape, and form. They have a better texture. They don't get, like, stuck to your teeth as much, and they just taste better. They are 100% just a better flavor. Don't get me wrong, I understand why people might like Starburst, especially if you have like a nostalgia thing to them, but Haichu are the superior chewy candy, period, full stop. With the siphon, it's $80 a month. That's not bad, honestly. So you save $5 and get 375 more megas. Yeah, get every megabit you can in this day and age. The mango ones actually have a slightly bitter taste. No, it actually tastes like mango. That's why I said the Starburst flavors are just made up whatever chemical they put in them. Haichu actually tastes like the thing you're eating. My top 2 favorite Haichu flavors, and I love it because they put them in the same like variety package. Strawberry, by far, the most goated flavor. Just the best flavor, period. And then green apple. Like those 2 flavors are literally the best flavors. The grape one's pretty good. It's like not bad, but like out of the trio pack of like grape, because it's like if you get the like convenience store pack, it's like grape, strawberry, and green apple. And it's like the grape is like I pulled not the pink Starburst. It's basically that feeling. Because same concept, like I don't think there's a bad Starburst flavor, but there is an oops all pink Starburst for a reason. You got in their bag of the original mix, and there were exactly 2 strawberry. I have had bad luck, and the strawberry is the best one. I feel like they give you less of the strawberry. I've also had, by pure luck, the opposite of that happen be, where it's like, oops, all strawberry, and like 50% of the bag was strawberry. I did not complain. Personally enjoy Starburst more. It's more pungent, and it has to be the best cherry of all time. They do have a cherry Haichu. I don't remember trying it, though. But I don't know. I also feel like, that the Haichus are juicier than the Starbursts. But that also might just be because I chew them longer, so like my saliva builds up more, because I understand that there's not physically liquid inside either of them, and it's just like your saliva reacting to it. But I don't know. I will say, if you enjoy Starbursts more than Haichu, there's actually a different candy that you might like even better than all of them. And I'm trying to remember, I think it's called Now and Laters. Are they Now and Laters? Wait, I have to look this up. Now and Later. Yeah, these guys. So these guys here, I'm making sure nothing's gonna dox me. Alright, I had it up the whole time anyway. These guys here are like the most extreme flavored Starbursts that exist. The only reason why I don't like these over Starburst or Haichu is because they're too hard. They are like really hard. Honestly, low-key, the best, if you're going for punchy flavored candy, can't beat Laffy Taffy. I'm sorry. This, if I wanted something that was more punchy, if I wanted something more punchy than a Haichu, I would be going for the Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy Strawberry, once again, is probably the best Laffy Taffy flavor. Why is strawberry and green apple always like the best chewy candy flavor? Am I a crazy person for saying that? I haven't tried, what are the fantasy ones? I haven't tried them. So the couple mid flavors that I've tried that are Haichu is like the Ramune flavor was weird. Jolly Rancher Chews. Oh, Jolly Rancher Chews are pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, they are pretty good. Laffy Taffy is messy, but you could put it in the fridge. If you put Laffy, don't, oh dear God, don't put it in the freezer. Put your Laffy Taffy in the fridge, and then it peels away perfectly from the sticker, and then it chews longer. It's better. It's so much better. You have to refrigerate your Laffy Taffy. They used to have, and I don't remember what they were, but I remember growing up, there was a big candy bar, like a big Laffy Taffy. I don't think it was Laffy Taffy brand. It might have been. But they had crazy flavors. Like they had a watermelon flavor that had like watermelon seeds in it, but the watermelon seeds were like chocolate or something. You love anything hard candy? See, I don't do hard candies. Like Jolly Ranchers are satanic to me. I like the flavor of Jolly Rancher, but like the problem with me and any hard candies, eventually you get to that last sliver where it doesn't quite dissolve, but it gets stuck to your teeth, and then it's in your teeth all day long. I hate that. Or you cut your tongue on it. I don't remember what they were, but they were big bars. And I would eat them like in sections. Oh, what's that? It was definitely some sort of taffy. Watermelon taffy with seeds. It was like this. It was like this, but it was like two colors. Like how it had the seeds in them. And it had different, maybe it was Laffy Taffy. Maybe it was Laffy Taffy, because it was like this. It was a giant bar, but they had tons of different flavors. You know what, fair, but like, you can't say no to Jolly Rancher. I feel like I have to be in a certain mood for a Jolly Rancher. Here's the thing, I love Jolly Rancher flavors. All of the flavors, I would eat the flavors, but I hate the actual candy part. Like, I hate the actual candy part of it. Make it chewy like a Starburst, devoured instantaneously. Low key, and you guys, no, it was Laffy Taffy. Oh my God. This, I remember, this was my favorite flavor. It was the one that had the sprinkles on it. And it was this exact wrapper. Laffy Taffy needs to bring back the watermelon with seeds and the sparkle cherry flavors. This right here is my childhood. The sparkle Jerry cherry, this was the best taffy ever. Because when you licked it, all of the, like, the sprinkles, like, bled its colors into the taffy. It will look so freaking cool. You're loving your matcha Pocky. You can have all the Pocky for yourself. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop, whoop. But this right here, oh my God, this was so good. So it was, I'm not crazy, it was Laffy Taffy, and they just got rid of these flavors. Yeah, honestly, hear me out. Low key, one of the best hard candies ever invented was Werther's Originals. And the same reason that I don't eat crazy amount of Werther's Originals is the same reason I don't eat Jolly Ranchers. It's just, I hate having that last sliver that you have to chew, or it will cut your tongue up like something fierce. But when you chew it, it's just in your teeth for the rest of the day. It's not going anywhere. But they're good! But they're actually good! Maybe it's because my grandma was like the grandma that always had one that would hand them off to me, and I'd be like, yes, please give me your purse candy. But they're so freaking good. They are so freaking good. But no, honestly, the best candy, and this is also maybe, I don't know, maybe an all-person candy thing. I definitely have said this before on the channel. But the best candy, actual best candy, perfectly engineered best candy ever, drumroll please, is Swedish Fish. I'm sorry, but original red Swedish Fish. There is something so simple about every aspect of Swedish Fish. Like the texture, it's got the perfect amount of chewy. It's not quite a gummy bear, it's not quite a Starburst. the flavor. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's like not flavored to be like cherry or something, but like everything. I can literally eat a 5-pound bag. Don't ask me how I know this. Don't ask me how I know this. I could literally eat like a 5-pound bag of Swedish Fish in one sitting and not feel sick. There is no other candy that I can eat that much of and just be like, I'm good. I might have diabetes afterwards, but my God, Swedish Fish are just like a perfect balance of candy, like that doesn't destroy your everything. It might not be, no, it's definitely not good. Medical advice here, don't consume 5 pounds of Swedish Fish in one sitting. Swedish Fish Oreo, that concerns me. Like, was it just like red colored Oreo, or did they make the Oreo taste like Swedish Fish? Because I can't imagine that working well for the texture. Well, now you want to. They literally sell them in like 1-pound bags too. All right, one sec, I have to look it up. I have to look this up. I've tried like every Oreo known to man, and I've never heard of this before. I want to try it. Is this weird that I want to try this? Is this weird that I want to try this? How have I never seen this before? Okay, that's not reassuring. It's sadly discontinued, probably because of whatever's going on in this YouTube video down here. Like, I can't imagine this tasting good. I can't imagine this tasting good. However, I'm really curious. I'm really curious. I have tried like every Oreo known to man, except for apparently the Swedish Fish Oreo one. Yo, Xavier, welcome in, mate. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. I have never even heard of this. This must have been an incredibly limited run. Like out for a few months, and they pulled it from shelves in shame. Because I have never heard of this. And I've heard all the ones that are just named after people. Like, enjoy the flavor of woman. And most of them, come on, I mean, the original Oreo is the best Oreo. Don't get me wrong, the thin mint Oreo actually kind of tastes like the thin mint grasshoppers, like the Girl Scout cookies, if you freeze them. But even then, it's like, it doesn't have the chocolatey texture that I look for in a grasshopper, so it's not the same. But it is a nice flavor. But the original Oreo, original stuff, like that's the best Oreo. Can we all agree on that? Maybe if you're a double stuff fan, sure. But like triple stuff is you're going crazy. You're going too hard. There's too much. At that point, just eat the stuffing. Just remove the cookie from the equation. You can't with that picture of what, this one right here? Or this one right here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Swedish Fish Oreo. The one in the bathtub. Okay, I figured. Oh, but yes, chat. All right, I think we've stalled long enough. I think it's time we get in Minecraft. Yeah. You know what's funny? Remember we had this. We had another '90s like sidetrack where we were talking about like old TV shows. After that, I started getting recommended. Like my algorithm was listening to my stream, started recommending me like old videos of like, you know, Legends of the Hidden Temple and stuff like that. And then I think it also started recommending it to Oob and stuff. So obviously, Big Brother's listening. All right, let's go ahead and swap over to the Minecrafts. I do have the Minecrafts already ready to go here. Let's see. Last time on Dragon's Ball P. Last time in Minecraft.
What does a candy taste like? Is that healthy?
It's whatever healthy doesn't taste like. That's what candy tastes like. Like, imagine the healthiest thing in the world. The opposite of that is basically candy. Strawberry Cream Lifesaver is pretty goated though, Mookie. I will say, anything strawberry and cream hard candy is pretty much the go-to hard candy. I forget what it was. There was another thing that wasn't meant to be candy. I think it was Halls. Halls was the brand. And I think it was like their like vitamin C defense. Wait, I have to find it. Wait. Where's my... Oh, now I got the hiccups. 1 second. I'm not a fish. There we go. Hiccups are gone. Yeah, it was these guys. 1 second. God damn it. It was like these guys. This, specifically this packaging right here. I ate these like candy. They were actually really tasty. I don't think you're supposed to eat them like candy. I think they're supposed to be like a cough drop, but I bought them on accident one day when I was looking for actual cough drops, because when I had my bad cough, luckily I haven't had, knock on some wood, I haven't, gesundheit. Apparently I didn't get rid of my hiccups. 1 second, I have to remind my brain that hiccups aren't real, because I'm not a fish anymore. Yep, alright. So, I'm waiting for it to come
I
through.
have a candy, and I'm afraid I already know the answer.
You already had, you had Pocky. Pocky is candy, okay? Halls are, so, they have, what is wrong? What is wrong with my voice? Why am I hiccuping? I haven't hiccuped in years, chat. I haven't hiccuped in years. So, when I used to have a really bad cough, I would always have the, like, the menthol version of these. What are they called? I'm gonna go crazy, chat. Why, I have hiccups that won't go away for the first time in my life. So these guys are the ones that I would normally have, because these are like the most violently menthol ones, the strongest amount of menthol. The strawberry and the cherry ones aren't bad either, but they're not as strong. I would always have these available because they like have a numbing agent so that like you don't feel your throat as much, so you don't like get a tickle in your throat and make you cough. That's the concept. One time I was like, yeah, but these are the nastiest tasting Halls. Like, let's be honest. These are the nastiest tasting ones of all of them. The strawberry ones are okay, they still taste nasty. The cherry ones are okay, they still taste nasty. They still taste like medicine, right? So I was like, what if I got flavor ones? And I saw these, and I'm like, those look like candy. Those look tasty. So I bought them not knowing that they weren't the same thing. And when I tasted them, I was like, these are just candy. These are literally just candy. And I started just eating them like candy. And then I would go back and buy more because I just wanted the candy. But they don't have any menthol in them. These are supposed to be like vitamin C boosts, but like that's all a scam. Like you need to eat so much vitamin C that it would be like physically impossible. Like if you wanted to take your daily amount of vitamin C in, you would need to eat like 10,000 oranges or something insane. If you actually have a vitamin C deficiency and you need to supplement vitamin C with like a tablet, you need to literally get like a tablet of bioavailable vitamin C or an injection from a doctor. Your vitamin C is through the roof now. Yeah, I ate like my entire yearly allotment of vitamin C in a day. But yeah, actually, that's probably not good too, because like certain vitamins are not fat soluble, which means are fat soluble, which means they don't flush out of your body easily, and you can get vitamin poisonings effectively, which is not a good thing for your brain. Too many vitamin can be a bad thing. Vitamin B is typically safe because all the water-soluble vitamins are typically safe because you just piss them out. If you have extra in your body, you just piss them out. Like your body doesn't store them in fat and poison you slowly. But okay, anyway, enough distractions, chat. Let's load her up. But yeah, that was like when I was a teenager. That's not something I've recently done. I do think I still have. I might not have the Halls. I might have a different brand of like insane, because I found something that has even more menthol in it than that. I found something that has like 11 or 13% menthol per droplet, and that's what I use nowadays for, what was I doing in my world? What do you mean? Besides planting 5 million potatoes? Let's do a quick sleep. You've never seen any of that? Any of what? Of the loading screen? You've never seen the Minecraft loading screen? Like the quintessential square filling in? Well, first off, my gats, what color would you like your bacon to be? We're gonna have to go out to the potato field in a minute here anyway, so you guys will see. Oh, the house I live in? Oh. Well, this is just our home base. I literally think I start every stream here, like literally with this view. Let's see. It's huge. It is huge. This is just to show off the fountain area we never finished. There are storage areas down there. Our grand library is down there, and then our starter farms and everything are down beneath there. Red like lightsaber? Alright, let's do red like lightsaber. Doop. Red like lightsaber. Let's do it. Boop. Bloodbane! Blood for the blood gods. Let's go. Boop. Close off the secret tunnel. Alright, with that said, we could do book entries in a little bit. First, I need to peep Monkey's tree real quick. It's bigger than my dick. Potato field, let's see. Monkey's tree is that one? No, it's this one. Hydrate. All right, 1 second. Let me land. Did we already do Monkey's tree? Yeah, we did. Oh, okay. That's not real. Welcome in, Zed, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Wait, we already did Monkey's tree. When did we do that? That's a tier 3 tree. One of like 2. There's a second. Yeah, 2 tier 3 trees in the whole thing. You tried. But I know that pretty much this entire field is spawn proof because potatoes. Now, there is a chance that a mob could spawn over there, walk over here, trample a crop, and make a spawning space. So it's not necessarily something I trust, but we're also in broad daylight, and I know this area is pretty safe. With that said, though, chat, we don't have to worry about building the tree today, right? So let's go do book entries real quick. This land reeks of an Irishman. Well, it's only 250,000 potatoes. Top of the morning to ye! Top of the morning to ye, I'm Jacksepticeye. I need to scream louder than my voice will allow me to do so right now in order to imitate, in their prime Jack. The sky, yes, the famous sky skeleton. Ouch, my face. There we go. But let's see. As far as book entries go, I will pull up the list once we get into the Grand Library. And if anyone wants to pull up their book entry in, just say something in chat. Alright, let's see. Boop. Let's see. We've got B. We've got MyGats. We've got Sans. We got Mookie. We got Oob. Let's see. We got OSR. We got Cordulus. We got Brev. And then I'm going back pretty far there. I know what to do with UB. Yep. Exclamation point book in chat if you have no idea what's going on. We'll do MyGats first. Let's go ahead and add up MyGats. Let's see. 25, 26. I think we got 26 for MyGats, which, by the way, holy crap, mate, thank you again for the freaking 25 gifted. You're an insane person. Let's go ahead and delete these. 25, 26. Boop. All right, and let's go find your book. Boop. There we go, mate. We are the revolution. But, brother, you know it didn't need to end this way. I could have been your loyal jester if only you listen. If only you listen. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 26 entries for you, my gods. But since you ignored you earlier, last time you talked to Brev, his computer was shitting itself and threatening to explode. Yeah, same. Brev, I know. Brev is... I don't want to give too much information, so I'm gonna like bite my tongue. But I know Brev's going through it right now. Listen to my advice. You're at. Thank you again, my gats, for the unyielding support, mate. But I know Brev's in a bad place right now as far as like between New Life stuff and computer quantum sharding itself. So all I could do is prage in hopes that everything gets sorted and that they be okay. Let's see. Anyone else want to do their book entries while we's here? of those Infer Kit AI stories that you saw Markiplier do. All of these books are basically written by, well, our community members. Effectively, anytime you guys donate stuff to the channel, whenever you guys win like giveaways and stuff like that, you guys earn book entries, and every single book entry is a single character. So if I walk over here and grab any book and then just read it, all of these letters are individual contributions or victories. Just like that. You're good. There's ways you could get them for free too. Like I said, we do giveaways. Like perfect example, end of the month, every month on WPlace, if you've painted at least 75,000 pixels for the month, you get book entries equivalent to everyone else that has also painted 75,000 or more pixels. So that's a free way to get it. Getting first every day when we go live. First person that gets the first redeem, they get a free book entry. They also get to pick the beacon color when we play Minecraft. You get clip of the stream. So if you make a funny clip of something that happened during the stream and yours gets chosen, you get a free book entry that way. Things like that. There's plenty of ways to get them for free. You get your payout August 1st. Oh, if you also have Prime, if you do Amazon Prime, a Prime membership also is a book entry. Any sub is, or gifted, or not. But ye. Let me see your nuts. All right, let's go put your nuts in. Ad in 4 minutes? All right, we'll be in book entries. We'll wait for ads to finish before we finish up. Maybe, baby. Boop. Nuts. You have a full page of nuts. One entire page of nuts. Twitch is done. Twitch is dumb all the time, so let's be honest. Let's go. One full page of nuts, and I'll go ahead and update all of your nuts between strams. Yee. Tomorrow is the scariest day, chat. Of everything in the last few weeks, tomorrow is effectively the day that I find out whether or not we can afford to comfortably continue living the way we are. Which means tonight might be the last burrito night. I know, it saddens me to think. It saddens me to think. We might literally not be able to afford to continue doing burrito night. And if we do, it'll be like, that's the thing we do. That's the eat out we do all week, and that's it. I need to get your next VIP command because you throw nuts at me. More bullying. Burrito, yeah, so every Tuesday night after stream ends, me, Lab, Oob, and sometimes other random friends that had joined us in past will join us, and we go to this local place and get like burritos effectively. And then we'll like get mouth experience, which also means no mouth experience anymore, Chad. If no burrito night, that means no mouth experience either. Oh, come on, I want burritos. I know, right? So this might be the last burrito night and mouth experience night. But TLDR, there is an option, there is an avenue where our future, we don't have to worry about that. Effectively, we're trying to secure, which I have all the confidence in the world that this part will go through, basically like a small personal loan. And once that goes through, I should be able to pay off a lot of the debts that are making it not capable for us to continue going forward. And if all of those get paid off correctly, in the best case scenario, then we could still keep burrito night. Burrito night could still stay. It'll still be belts tightened to the highest degree, but we could definitely afford to continue burrito night at the very least. With that said, though, let's see. Yes, work, my little potato minions. We have two avenues tonight, chat. Two avenues we can do tonight. Do we want to yap and plant potatoes? Or do we want to yap and go gold digging? Because like I said, tonight's stream, I kind of just want to yap and vibe and hang out with everyone because it feels like it's been way too long since I did so. We could work on the mega projects and stuff like that in future streams. I'm hungry for, don't worry, I'm hungry for burritos too. I literally have not eaten all day today. Burrito night tonight is going to be what I eat for the last 24 hours. I just hope I don't get to the state where I'm like, oh, I'm shaking, I must eat. Oh, I must be hungry, I'm shaking. Let's see, our gold supplies are looking not so bad. We've got enough for a couple golden potato trees here. I think we have at least 2, maybe 3 golden potato trees here. So you guys want to focus on potato planting? I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've done some potato planting. At least in bulk. We'll grab a couple of these. And then we fill our inventory up with potatoes. good. Can't sleep yet. No. But I am excited for the first of the month. Or not the first, specifically, let's see. What is the first Monday? The first Monday is the 3rd. Because we'll be doing multiplayer Beat Saber with everyone. We'll be able to do so. And I might be able to do a pseudo house tour. And by that I mean I could at least show off the area that my VR cable will allow me. Now that I don't have to worry about accidentally, like, doxing my roommates, so to speak. We could actually show off some stuff. So if you guys want to see, effectively the front of Potato House... Actually, we might be able to do that. I don't have to wait for multiplayer to do that. We might be able to do that on Monday. There are still rooms that are, like, absolutely destroyed in the house. And 2 of them will probably be visible from the house tour that the cable can reach. But you'll at least be able to see what we have to still do. Because I think right now our current plan is this weekend we have to finish, like, deep cleaning the kitchen. Because we need to be able to fully use it, and it is still pretty trashed. Effectively, we've made it capable so that we can, like, use the stove to heat water up, and we can, like, access the microwave and stuff like that. But that's effectively how usable our kitchen is right now. I would like to be able to, like, actually cook things proper and figure out what appliances we have that function so we know what we would need to replace. And then obviously clean out. We gotta clean out. Oh my god, the fridge. The fridge is a nightmare. I'm dreading cleaning out the fridge. The fridge and the pantry. The pantry is less filthy and more just filled with things from... I literally identified just by glancing stuff that I put in there when I first moved into this house over a decade ago. There are, like, there's like cornbread mix and stuff in there from when we first moved into this house. That is how bad it is. So we have to go through all the food and stuff that's there, and basically, if there's anything that is salvageable and usable, use it. Because there's a lot of canned goods and stuff like that in there. And even though canned goods have an expiration date, do they really expire? You know, do they really expire? As long as the steel is still good, they should reasonably be fine, right? Right? Like, like, expiration dates are kind of a created thing that's just there so companies don't get sued. Their food doesn't just suddenly stop being good. I've also decided we're mowing the lawn, chat. We're mowing the lawn up here. We could probably actually use water. I think we have a thick enough border here where I don't have to worry about the water coming down this way. So we can mow the lawn up this way. I don't know. That should be a thick enough space that we don't have to worry about. I'm terrified of knocking down potatoes. But let's see. All of this up here. How far back do we go? Because this is still savanna up here. Do we plant the potatoes all the way to up here? Bee? Hello, bee. Pet. You're not bee friend, though. Like, where do we stop the potato planting? Draw a hard line. I'm thinking we leave this area here. So let's just draw a line like this. An imaginary line through here. And we'll do everything from this side that way. Yee? You just finished recording a video? Let's go. What's the video about? Dum, da, dum, 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 dum. Just drawing a line. Literally drawing a line. Well, not in the sand, but... And we'll just do this entire plateau up here. It's good enough. This is the highest point. If I... Will water unpath a block? So if I do this, and then put water on it, will that ever go away? Because I say I just do this. And that'll be the cut. And then we have a clear, obvious path, whoops, to stop in. Murder? The video's about murder? How did you make a video about murder? Who did you murder? Ay, 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 ay. Alright, this is why you never fill your inventory up perfectly. It always comes back to bite you in the ass. Where did the last block go? Oh, it was right there. Where was this one then? Was this one here? It was probably there. How? How and why? Where'd those torches go? There they are. It's lore for your original characters. Yeah, let's go. But ye. I don't know, chat. So I need to ask this question, because it's been a hot minute, and I've been kind of disconnected. What have I missed on the internet in the last week, chat? What has been going on? What has been going on in y'all's lives? What has been going on the internet? Update me. I require updates. Damn it. How am I, like, accidentally well, I know how I'm insta-breaking the dirt. But I mean, how am I, like, double-clicking? You're gonna lurk while you go hang out with your virtual fish boyfriend? Okay, have fun with your virtual fish boyfriend, B. I appreciate the lurk. Doo-doo. I also want to do some more Mecha Chameleon. What would be a good night, chat, for us to do a Mecha Chameleon night? Like, I want to try to schedule it. Maybe Saturday nights? Maybe Saturday night Mecha Chameleon nights? You love that Tato didn't even question me when I say it. No, I understand. Trust me, I fully understand. I fully understand Fish Boyfriend. It's Mecha, isn't it? Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? My fish boyfriend and his wife, exactly. Chicken. Alright, that might be as far as we go this way for now. Because we're going into elevation changes. And I haven't terraformed this area yet, so we might flatten it out some. But that's fine. That gives us more than enough room. I do want to remove these mobs. Let's do this real quick, chat, once I got an idea. Let's do this. There we go. Potatoes down. Now we have a little extra space in our inventory. Highest point is going to be up here. And let's mow the lawn. Glorious lawn mowing happening. Glorious lawn mowing action. We're only focusing on what's to the left of the line. I don't care if stuff gets knocked down on the other side. But I only care about the stuff that's on the left. Mecha Mocha? Am I saying it wrong? It's mecha as in mechanic. I've been saying it wrong. I heard someone say, because it has like an extra C, that it's not mecha like a robot. It is? Bruh. Why is it even Mecha Chameleon to begin with? That's just gonna make us say it wrong on purpose now. What even is Mecha Chameleon mean? Like, it has to have a meaning, right? You don't know? I'm gonna look it up. Why is Google worthless? Mecha Chameleon meaning. You are likely referring to the 1983 song Karma Chameleon. That has nothing to do with what I asked. Kama, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. No, I did not mean the song. I mean the game. Let's see what the AI says, chat. Video games be like, are you sure you want to delete 2 dirt? Are you sure? The hit 2026 video game Mecha Chameleon as a title is a combining of the word saying... So it's Japanese. So it is Micha. Yeah, it is Micha. It's Micha, specifically. I was saying Mecha or whatever. Which was wrong, but it's Micha. So it's actually Micha Chameleon. I was saying it wrong, but I was saying it wrong, not... I was wrong in a different way that I thought I was wrong. I didn't realize it was Japanese. It's Micha. Lab definitely knows Japanese better than mine. Everyone says it wrong. The phrase directly translates to totally a chameleon or super chameleon. So it's Micha. You've been saying it wrong and you still are. Alright, so wait.
Mecha Chameleon Metsachaya?
Mecha? Is it Mecha? Is it Mecha? Is Mecha correct? Yes? What was I saying then? Oh. That makes sense. The middle character right there. Pizza. Micha. Okay, I was saying it wrong, but I was saying it wrong in a different way than I thought I was saying it wrong. But it is Micha. So it's Micha Chameleon. Mecha. Mecha Chameleon. Okay, Mecha Chameleon. Meh. It's meh. Not me, meh. Mecha Chameleon. Okay, I got it. Mecha Chameleon. So what was I saying? Wait, was that what I was actually saying then? Not when I corrected myself. But before I corrected myself. What was I saying? I have to actually listen to the VOD. I have to actually listen back to the VOD to hear whatever crazy letterings and words I was saying before then. You made a new content creator? That was what I said before I corrected. Oh, so I was saying it right. Oh, okay. Mecha. Okay. I was right for once, chat. 0.1 potato, chat 374. Let's get all these grasses over here. I feel like we should go back to base and grab a shulker box of dirt. And just, today be a terraform stream. Instead of a potato planting stream. Entity with Q? Who is Entity with Q? Are they a person? Are they an NPC? Are they a friend? Look at the dog staring longingly into the sunset. He has so many questions. He's pondering his very existence in this world. Up, and he's done pondering. Alright, one sec, I'm flying home, chat. I'm gonna grab a shulker box of dirt to have out here. Because if we're gonna mow the lawn, we may as well prepare the area proper. We can fix the areas like that too. Human being? Okay. Bow wap, bow wap, bow wap. Ouch, my face. That's fine, I want to go down here anyway. Because we need to go back to the potato closet and make a deposit. We've got a 3 shulker boxes of worth out there, so we don't need these on us. Now we'll go upstairs and we'll grab our dirt. Which I should have plenty of. I feel like it doesn't matter if we grab grass or dirt, right? And we have more grass. Grass is harder to find, because you have to, like, actually grow it. But I have less dirt. Surely we'll be fine like this, right? Where do I send clips? You could drop them in the clip channel in the Discord. Or if you're talking about clips of another creator, you could just do content sharing. 7 Cinema? Question mark? Absolute chameleon. I am the absolute chameleon. Mecha. Mecha, mecha, mecha. Mecha, mecha, mecha. Chat, you learned something today if you didn't already know. And now when all your friends say, let's go play Mecha Chameleon, you could be like, actually pushes up glasses. The word is derived from the Japanese orient of a super chameleon, so actually, it's pronounced Mecha Chameleon, and then promptly be thrown out of your friend group. Let's see. That hole right there. We're going to fill that hole first. We're going to fill holes today, chat. You know what? I just thought of something. Never mind. I've been derailed. That's our first Nautilus. I've never seen a Nautilus before. I've never seen a Nautilus before. Hello, Mr. Nautilus, good sir. I was gonna say, chat, what if we just covered this whole area in dirt and planted potatoes? I feel like there was a point in time where it's like, we could put a farm here and do XYZ. Pretty living fossil. But I don't remember if there was a farm I actually intended to do here and just thought of it for a moment. This could be more potato. Hello, the Potato Empire. Yeah, hello, this is the Potato Empire speaking. There's dolphins here. This counts as ocean, chat. This little area here counts as ocean, because dolphins and nautilus are spawning here, and kelp is naturally generating here. Can we make a farm here? Can I make, like, a squid farm here? I feel like rivers are better for squid farms. But we could totally just cover this up and plant potatoes over it. You clip the doggo? Let's go. Anyway, getting distracted. Let's fill this hole over here for now. Before I lose it again. This one right here. Hello. How are you doing, bats? I'm going to seal your hole. Let's get some dirt going here. I should have brought some potatoes with me so I could also... I'm trying to plant a shovel. So that I can also plant the potatoes afterwards. In fact, let's go grab some. We have them right over here. Look at this beautiful, pristine landscape. I wonder how we can pave over it and industrialize it. We're adding more potatoes to the world. That's not industrialization. It's naturalization of spuds. We are just propagating ourselves. We are spreading, okay? That should be good enough. Hole. Fill hole. Hello, my name is Phil. I fill hole. Okay, with that said, I think we're going to have to sacrifice this upper ring of potatoes here. Don't worry, we'll plant them again. They will be reborn. I didn't want to actually break you, though. There we go. These are some old spuds. And then we plant this going flat like here. Yeah. And then those spuds just, they become buried spuds. They have a light source down there, so they shouldn't break. Excuse you. Yeah. Like this. Okay, there was another exit. I did not mean to do that either. Fix that. There was another entrance down here somewhere, wasn't there? Or did I just cover it up and I'm stupid? Explore cave? Favorite song? That's a hard one. Oh, there it is. I don't think I have a favorite song. It's hard because, like, I hold different tastes in music depending upon, like, what the mood is of that day. You know what I mean? That's not real. Alright, you made me jump that time, Zed. Alright. Rave intermission shot. The creeper brought the music. And I do like this song, my guys, very much so. I don't know, people ask me a lot, like, what's my favorite movie, what's my favorite song, things like that. I don't think I have a favorite of those. There he is. Rave intermission concluded. I don't know. Like, I definitely have music that every time I hear it, I go, like, for sure I'm turning that up. But I don't know if I have, like, an actual dedicated, like, favorite. We're just gonna remove this potato here to close that corner off. And then these guys. Golden potatoes? No. I thought I saw golden potatoes. I was mistaken. Let's go ahead and close this space off. I do believe that we're gonna have to plant potato there. Break some more of these spuds. So like this guy here. I don't want to break more spuds, but I want to pick this spud up. I'm sorry. Let's see. I think we have to break these guys. That's going to be tilled, so we're going to see beneath it. I need to break you. And I think that should be it. Uno más. And uno más. And uno más. That should be good. Alright, let's till all these. Get the potatoes back down. I did not do that correctly, did I? There we go. We saved it. It's alright, we're good. The way you made the song is a fun story. Appreciate the lurk, Ashley, by the way. You're gonna go to bed, have a good sleep. Appreciate you, mate. You tried to make a trance song, just as always, but it ended up becoming a house song. Yo, let's go. That's always fun. And these guys. Is that all the spots here? I think it is. I think there was another hole over here somewhere. Right here. Yeah, let's see. I think the best way to do this is just going to be like this. Hello? Why can't I place? There we go. And then we fill this in. And I think we're going to break these. because we have to go like this. Last time. We're going to have to escape. How do I escape? I'm trapped. I'm trapped. We haven't planted the potatoes up here yet, right? No, we haven't. We can escape. No! Okay, I didn't break them. How do you lightly fall onto a block, chat, and it not break you lightly fall onto a block and it break a potato, but how do I friggin' dive bomb a block and it not break them? I low-key dislike the falling, breaking crop mechanic. Where did we just... over here. Like this. And then we'll have to break these lines of potatoes here. That should be good, yeah. A sword for us all. Take your blade, fight for the potato farm. Defend it. This kind of became my theme song. This one here, Time Travel Kool-Aid. Kind of. We used it for the longest time for our, like, intro. And then, I kind of adopted the I don't want to have to be stuck making myself take X amount of time to get ready and or taking X amount of time, like not having X amount of time. Oh, the song from your command. Oh, I thought you were talking about this one. In a way, I want to go down, but I don't desire to break. There we go. How did you guys get out there? I'm not even mad. I'm just curious. Did you spawn on here and then walk off? No, you couldn't spawn there. It's lit up. They can't spawn in lit areas. Where did you spawn? Die. Let's see. We've got that one other spot over here to fix. And is that all of them? I've got the overlay on. I do see a couple spots over there that look like they got broke. Let's fix these. Any other spots? I don't see any. I wish I could, like, third person out further than this. I don't see any spots. The secondary intro, yeah. Technically, our first intro song was Rooftop Run, but not Everybody's Rooftop Run. We had Everybody's Rooftop Run was our, like, our starting soon song, effectively. That then turned into regular Rooftop Run once we actually hit the go live button. Like, once we actually, or rather, switched to the main screen, so to speak. But that was before I even had a VTuber. That was when I was just, like, the quote-unquote PNG tuber. There we go. Plant of potatoes. Another section in the field that will be completed. Plant all the spuds that we dehoused on accident. There we go. I think that's all of them. I don't see any more holes. Oh, I did see a hole there. I saw a singular hole, chat. Where is it? I think I lost it. Oh, nope, I found it. Oh, wait, we missed the whole spot over here. Over here? Wow, we just missed this spot entirely. There we go. Unmisses your spot. I'm seeing a couple other spots down here. I think it's my elytra being deployed doesn't break the crops. I think landing with your elytra deployed doesn't count as falling, it counts as gliding. And then you just stand up. And that's why my elytra doesn't break the crops. as opposed to falling is just you fell. The game detects you fell. There we go. I don't see any more. Glorious day. All right. Sweet. Let's continue mowing the lawn. Oh, with our layoff. Thank you. We can do a quick sleep over here so we don't worry about phantoms. Ooh, good song.
Notice what you are. We're both survivors in this. The hunt is over, and now you are mine. Hiding shadows gives you safety, baby. But not this time. It's down to you. It's down to me. Did you ever really think that I'd become someone you'd call your enemy?
Get that nice water spread going. There we go.
There's nowhere to run. Got you seeing double vision lately. Can you see what I've become? The hunt is over, and now you are mine. Safety, baby. This time. It's down to you.
Let's see, we're gonna have to mow down all of these trees, methinks. And then we can obtain more grass from flattening this area out.
Someone you call your enemy.
Let's see, we need you. Murder tree time. We need to find a way to do a karaoke stream, chat. I feel like I'm slipping, and I'm forgetting my resolve, and I wanted to be able to do thing, and I'm not sure how to fit it in naturally. What's a good excuse to have me embarrass myself on live while singing? Because I feel too nervous to just come out and have a stream that I sing. I don't feel like I've gotten the confidence yet to just do that. Because yes, but if I make it like a game, you know what I mean, like where I have to sing because of event, then I feel like I could bring myself to do that. We should be able to get the light backgrounds like other. Yeah. I had plans for that too. To have like not just the light background, but like have the background, have a background in stage that you guys control, so that you guys can basically make special effects go off and pan the camera and things like that. I just haven't had time to evolve that particular scene. I can't words tonight, chat. Joke's on me. When can I ever words? I feel like a big part of it is I just need to get like my confidence up. And I know I'm going to be bad. I'm not expecting to be good. But I need to be bad with confidence, if that makes any sense. What would be a song that chat thinks I could sing? Maybe from like Beat Saber, where you hear me sing along, and you'd be like, that doesn't sound like it's making my ears bleed. Maybe we do impromptu karaoke night tonight, chat? Impromptu karaoke night, question mark? Mostly because I would only imagine that these streams are boring, so a lot of people don't hang out when we terraform and stuff like that. So I don't have to embarrass myself in front of as many people. Right? See? Boop, give. I can't reach. Ba-ba, there we go. Let's get my fireworks back here in case I need to fly. We definitely need to dig a hole for the llama and or slay the llama. I don't remember. We need to save the doggo too. Doggo and chicken. Dog, stop, stop, stop moving. Stop, I'm trying to bury you. Dog, stop. Dog, stop. Okay, okay. Dog, stop. I'm just trying to bury you. It's nothing personal. There you go. He's happy down there, chat. Don't worry. You can imagine your woohoo being perfect for that song. I got a feeling ooh, that tonight's gonna be. I need to look up the lyrics. Let's see. I think I know enough of that song that I could probably do it. 1 second. I got a feeling. Lyrics. I got a feeling ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Out of feeling, ooh. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend it up. I don't know the spoken word part of the song as much. Go out and smash. Like, oh my God. Jump off that sofa. Let's kick it off. I know that we'll have a ball if we go down and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let go. Let's go way out, spaced out, losing all control. That's the part where I lose it. Like, I know the part, I got a feeling part. But everything else is like, I'm making it up as I go. Fill up my cup, mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof, and then we'll do it again. Let's do it, 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 and do it all again. Let's do it, and do it, do it, do it. I'm definitely skipping parts, 'cause I got a feeling, woo, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Got a feeling, woo, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I see the other part with these songs that are just repeat the same thing over and over again. I feel like I just get stuck in a loop where I'm just saying the words to get through it instead of singing it. I don't know, chat. With that right there, with that impromptu karaoke right there, okay. Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being like, please never speak again, not to mention sing. It was bad. It was so bad. 5 being like, I can understand. You know, like, I heard the song. And 10 being like, oh, I'm sorry, were you the Black Eyed Peas right there? Which I don't... Chat, if anyone puts a 10 in chat, you're lying, okay? You might be able to sing better if you hear the song. Probably. Probably. It's also one of those songs that I don't hear every day. So... I don't know. I definitely feel like a shorter song that has, like, more simple lyrics are definitely going to do better for me. And I can't think of one off the top of my head because my brain is dumb and I'm bad at thinking of things on the top of my head. Let's level this area out real quick. I'm trying to think of a song. I'm trying to think of something that I would just casually hum or sing, like when I'm at work. This is the big problem with me trying to do impromptu karaoke, is I feel like at first, at the very least, songs that I'm practicing, I'll do better at. I'm sorry, what? Spin. Okay, never mind. Unspin. Unruffles your jimmies. And you can just live there now? Can I dig you one hole deeper, good sir, without hitting you? Nope, I can't. Well, okay, I did. Never mind. You can be angry at me while you're in there for the rest of your life. You can go away. Let's pick up all these blocks. Glorious day. How about parallel? That doesn't have too much text. I don't think I know it off the top of my head. Let me go dump stuff real quick. My box is too full. Too full. See, this is my big problem that I have, chat, is when I'm live, I'm like put on the spot, and when I'm put on the spot, my brain is just like, name a woman, name any woman, name a woman, name a woman, right now, any woman, name a woman, just any woman, and it's just like, I don't know. Women don't exist in my brain suddenly. That's literally just what my brain does. It just breaks, it just blue screens. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a song. Okay, wait. I'm trying to think of a song like I would sing to myself at work, and I'm thinking, wait. Hydrate, chat? Okay, I'm hydrating. Thank you for hydrating your streamer, chat. Eat your water, it's good for you. The first woman that came to mind for you is a VTuber. That's fine. It's technically a woman. I literally, while I was doing that to myself, couldn't think of a word besides mom. And not even my mom's name. Just literally mom, mommy, mom, mummy. That's it. That's all that my brain would be able to do. Okay, how about this? I think we played this on Beat Saber? How about, I'm trying to remember the name of the actual song. I think it's Sugar We're Going Down? Another dog to bury. Alright, don't move, doggo. We're just gonna... I said don't move, doggo. That's the opposite. What you did there was moving. Excuse me. Doggo, if you don't mind just staying right there. Oh my lord. He knows I'm trying to bury him. I'm just trying to put you in the ground! It's only 6 feet! Please stop moving. Okay. The doggo has been buried. Doggo. Thank you. The doggo is now safe. I think we fill this area in anyway. So, doggo will be 1 layer safer. Do you like the oscilloscope? I'm trying to read what that's attached to. It does have the right range. See, that's the other thing, is I don't know my range. So I'm kind of transcribing everything into my range in the process. And I don't know if that's helping me or hurting me. But let's see. The song that I was thinking of, the one that came to my head, was, I guess let me mute the music so I don't hear it in my background, the background of my head and break me. It's, we're going down. That was horrible. Wait, that one doesn't count, chat. We're going down, down in an earlier round. But sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number 1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. That one. Wait, am I hearing myself differently with my headphones on? We're going down. Now I sound, oh my god, it sounds horrible. I don't have my voice warmed up in any way, shape, or form. We're going down, down, ooh, 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 we're going down, down in an earlier round. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. We'll be a number 1 with a bullet. Loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. See, I don't know. I feel like I'm not confident in it now. Like I say it like that, and I feel like I'm not confident that I can sing it anymore. And I don't know if it's my nerves. I don't know if it's my inability to sing. But like stuff like that. Like I get in my own head. All right, I'm going to try to just like get out of my own head, chat. I'm going to try to get out of my own head and just like pretend that I'm alone, effectively, okay? So I'm LARPing as I'm alone right now, chat. 1 second. I need to turn this off. I need to like get in my own head for a moment. Is it more than you bargained for yet? Oh, I'm trying to tell you anything you wanna hear, and that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Drop a heart, break a name. You're sleeping in, but you're sleeping for the wrong team. Going down, down in an early round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet. A loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down in an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet. A loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. Down, down. We're going down, down. Down, down. Loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. What if we had the song in the background? 1 second. Karaoke. We're going down in an early... I don't remember. We're going... What's the name of the song? I don't know the name of the song. Going down, down...
You are electric. And now I'm under your spell. I will protect this. We fall into para.
I remember the song. I just don't know how, like, the cadence of the song, so to speak. It's Fall Out Boy. That's the name of it. 1 second. 1 second. Impromptu karaoke. Here. To-do. Impromptu karaoke. What is this intro? Hopefully I don't get DMCA'd. I don't know if I've ever tried to sing this whole song. I'm definitely gonna get DMCA'd. It's gonna have the lyrics, right? It's definitely gonna have the lyrics, right? I need to turn it down. It's way too loud. Alright. It's such a long intro. Hello? Am I more than you bargained for yet? Oh, I've been to tell you anything you wanna hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in the song. Drop a heart, break a name. We're always sleeping in, and you're sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. I need to get my timing down. That's the other thing. I'm not paying attention. I need to breathe. I'm not breathing. I'm holding my breath. Is it more than you bargained for yet? Oh, don't mind me, I'm watching you. I don't know this part. Be the friction in your jeans. Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him? I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Drop a heart, break a name. Well, we're sleeping in and we're sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down in an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cocking and pulley. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cocking and pulley. Down, down. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. I'm so bad. Loaded god complex, cocking and pulley. Going down, down. I can't keep up with breathing. I literally am not able to breathe right now. Be a number with a pulley. Loaded god complex, cocking and pulling. Down, down. We're going down, down. We're going down, down. Loaded god complex, cocking and pulling. We're going down, down. I can't. I'm dying, Chad. I'm out here dying. I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm done. I don't know how bad I sound, Chad. How bad was that? That was terrible. That was so bad. I couldn't even finish the song. I think I'm getting lightheaded from not breathing enough while trying to sing. This is what I mean. I'm out of practice. Like, literally for the last week, I have not been able to practice. And it comes across. It comes across. In fact, it's been more than that, chat. It's been at least 2 weeks. It's been at least 2 weeks, because the entire time that I was in Kentucky, I wasn't able to practice without fearing, you know, disturbing someone, like, in the hotel room I was in. Oh, chat, it's bad. It's bad. I need to get back in the swing. This is what I mean. So I need to make sure I'm back in the swing of things. Hello, bucket. Where'd you go? Thank you. All right, granola is consumed. I don't know how far I want to go this way tonight. We're definitely hitting the areas. What is this village? Wait, is this a village? Have we been here before? This isn't the village, is it? Is this the top of the village? Where our what's its name is? It is, isn't it? It is. Yeah, there's the beacon. Wow. I don't think we've ever been up here before. And, well, that's not good. My bow wins. My bow's bigger. We might need to make a an ambient mob switch up here. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff that spawns up here. And I don't want to just chuck them into a ravine, like here. Because I'm afraid of zombies picking up eggs and becoming a problem. Let's quickly... Okay, wait, you have a question. What do you do in your daily life after eating? I don't know. Like, specifically after I eat? It depends on where I'm eating. If I'm at work, I'm typically, like, on my phone eating and tweeting until my break's over. If I'm at home, I'm typically eating and watching something at the same time. Like, watching, like, something Marvel with Oob or something like that. Typically, I'll do all my physical activity before eating. So afterwards is mostly relaxing. Most of the time, I would imagine, after eating is relax. Let's see. This can go down here. I don't need you, you. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. I'll keep you, why not? Let's go grab a bunch of eggs real quick so we can make a passive mob switch. Why? I'm curious. Let's see. Upstairs to eggs. We could drop off the wood while we're here, why not? Waste some more fireworks while I'm at it. You can go in there. Let's go grab egg. I don't need that many egg. Maybe that should be good. That should be fine. We can go make a couple passive mob switches. Let's see. So we'll need one around that area. And that changes biome. So the potatoes aren't going to stretch out that way anymore. They are going to stretch out this way. And I think we've already put a passive mob switch over there, so we don't have to worry about that. Is Moudini still in the tree? Moudini is still in the tree. Moudini is still in the tree. Interesting, because for you, you're pretty much spending your free time all over the place, so anytime you're not at work, you're doing whatever you feel good to do. If you're watching streams or doing something productive. Yeah, typically, eating is like the end of my day. Like, when I eat something afterwards, I'm like, fat and bloated and don't desire to move anymore until, like, I rest off the food, so to speak. Let's do one up here. I forgot the baby chicks are piss-colored now. And if they grow up in Entity Cram, then whoever lives is the mob cap. There we go. That should prevent all these guys from over here spawning again, which means we can lure... I can lure Pig into the ravine with the potatoes. For me, the day can always be active, even right now. It's midnight for you. I mean, that's fair. When I guess, well, if you consider being on the computer activity, I'll typically be, like, planning stuff for future streams, modifying OBS settings, mix it up, stuff like that. Or just watching streams, YouTube videos, stuff like that. I blame Oob for getting me addicted to the sensation of I can't be eating food without watching something. Let's see. I will kill chickens. The doggos and the pigs are the ones that I would like to avoid killing. Follow me, Piggy. Join us. Piggy? Hello? Piggy? Potato? Look, potato in my hand. Yes, that's right. Follow me this way. Mm-hmm. Yes. Join the TV Dinner Collective. It sounds like you're trying to turn me into a TV dinner. Alright. Go live. See, he lives. Let's see. I can get the doggo to go down there. There was, unfortunately, a whole bunch of animals over here. Most of them I'll have to cull. Come on, Mr. Pig. I see another piggy over here. I'm going to see if I can grab them. Everyone else will die. Follow me, Mr. Piggy. We put the pigs in the ravine. Follow me, Mr. Piggies. Hello, Mr. and Missy Piggy. Yes, yes, Miss Piggy. Yes, yes. Kermit the Frog here. That's a zombie. That was a zombie. We should probably sleep. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Okay, where'd that pig go? Over here. Alright, Mr. Pig. Into the ravine you go. Into the ravussi. Can you get out? You cannot, otherwise you would get out already. Alright, good. The pigs are safe. Everyone else must die. Death. 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 I missed. Death. 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 Alright, now that I've terrorized the wildlife. Anyone else I miss? Yes. Death to you. There's another sheep over there. Death. I see a pig down there. The pig could stay down there. I don't think it's going to trap any crops right now. Chickens can't trample crops, but I just don't want to see them. That being said, the active hours for you are the time that you prioritize being productive over things like watching streams. But unfortunately, Kiran steals that time. I mean, that's fine. In the end of the day, as long as you're happy with yourself, that's the thing that matters. Right now, most of my productivity that had been, like, formerly, like, focusing on stream stuff has shifted to focusing on house stuff. So, I feel like I've been hyper-productive in the last week or so. The only problem is, it's not with you guys. It's something that I really can't share. You know what I mean? So it's mostly just me and Oob bonding over our circumstances and getting stuff done. Let's see, up here. Mowing the lawn. Mowing the lawn. Hello, Mr. Doggo. Are you going to get buried? There you go. There you are. I hear the chirping. I hear the peeping of the friggin' of the chicks we buried. Let's see, we start from the top. This is that ravine. That is a chicken that needs to die. We're gonna have to definitely fill this in. Let me get back over here and grab some more stuff. I want to get this area finished if we can before stream wraps up. Random bullshit go. Let's see, do we fill this area in here? I think we do. And then this area gets filled in. I just need to leave with flowers, I don't care about the grass. And then we can level this area down to it. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll just cover over the ravine here. Slurp up all these blocks. Do I need to go down another layer? I might need to go down another layer. Yes I do. Let's go ahead and get this filled in real quick. That's the wrong button. Bro, today was the first time you passed Minecraft with achievements. Yo, let's go. Congratulations, babe. Also, welcome in. Hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. But yee, which achievements did you get? Just fill in this area here. Let's go. We haven't played hardcore Minecraft for a hot minute. I miss it, though. I kind of treat this world like it's hardcore. I don't think we've died for years at this point. But, we have technically died in this world, so it's not like we can even pseudo-hardcore it. I think we technically died twice. The first time was to the Iron Golem. And the second time was me getting lost in the Nether and crashing into a wall. And then dying in lava because I misunderstood. I forgot I had my elytra, so I was like, oh, I'm in lava. Don't worry. I'll just casually eat and be fine. And I'm like, wait, why am I dying? Because I didn't have my chest plate on. Use 4 totems? Yeah, but you technically didn't die. You just popped 4 totems. Right? Or are you doing, like, totemless hardcore? Or was that your intent, rather? I'm just a dirt 3D printer. Can you look in your statistics? So, time since last death, 32 days. Does it say how many times I've died total? Oh, 4 times. Okay. Wait, when did I die 2 other times? What are the 2 deaths that I have? Oh, actually, I remember them now. They were both at the same time. It was when I went through the portal when we were making the Wither Skeleton farm. I went through the wrong portal, and I got stuck in where the Wither Skeletons piled up and couldn't get out. And I was just Wither Skeletoned to death. And then I was like, alright, I fixed that, and then confidently went into the portal, and it happened to me again immediately after. And I died twice in a row because I was confident both times I had the portals lined up correctly. That's the other 2 deaths. I remember that. I do remember that now. So yeah, 4 deaths. Yeah, I don't think I've died since you've been here, my gats. The last death in this world was when we did the Wither Skeleton farm. It was that long ago. You think you've only witnessed me popping? Which totem did I pop? Because I haven't popped a totem for a hot minute either. But I could definitely see me doing some dumb shit that popped a totem. There we go. Do I risk... Where did you come from, pig? Excuse me, pig. You're not supposed to be here. Let's lure the pig to the ravine. My elytra broke? That's even rarer. Very rarely does my elytra break. But yeah, I could see that. Like me falling out of the sky and then popping one. Mr. Piggy, you're not safe where you are. You'll turn into bacon. Delicious, delicious bacon. Come on, right this way, Mr. Piggy. Come on, follow me right this way, Mr. Piggy. Come on, right this way. You gotta follow me right this way. I'll even give you a potato. How's that sound? I'll give you a whole potato. You just gotta follow me right this way. Come on, right this way, Mr. Piggy. You just follow me right this way. In this direction that I am walking backwards in, you just follow me this way, and you will get yourself a potato. Or you just follow me right this way. All you gotta do is follow me. You just follow me. You see. Stop following me. If you don't want a potato, that's how you not get a potato, because you stop following me. You see. See what happened there? You see, is that you stopped following me. All right, good. Now, get your piggy ass into the ravine. See, all right, and I kept my word. Potato for you. I see you, doggo. You're gonna have to get buried. You will trample my crops. There he is, safe and sound. Alright, with that said, let's finish demolishing this shit. I think I'm gonna carve this little corner out, maybe? I just buried the dog in it, didn't I? Maybe just clean it up a little bit, make it look a little smoother. Just a wee bit of terraforming. Let's get a little wee bit of sleeping going. Ah! Welcome in, Crystal. I hope you're having a great Tuesday, mate. The audience is now deaf. Okay. And then we knock down this area here. I think we can get this whole area flattened out entirely. I'll come back for the last pass. Let's just get these 2 layers did first. Or 3 layers, I guess. On your server, you die a lot of times for a lot of stupid things. I think you told me before your most embarrassing death message ever. Yeah. Speaking of servers, are you still playing on Miri's server? Is Miri's server still a thing? I know content creator servers tend to be like a not a one and done, but you know, like a short-lived event sort of thing a lot of times. And if they're not, maybe it's just what happens, like everyone's on when the streamer's on, and then no one's on when the streamer's not on. Soul SMP became modded, so you couldn't follow anymore? Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry. Which mods did they add to it? They make it like Cobblemon or something like that? Let's see, we can start closing this off. And Mr. Cow and Mr. Pig just stay in there forever. And I just have to make sure I never dig down on accident while running forward, otherwise I will just fall in a ravine. Miri isn't on it either. I guess, yeah. That's what I mean. A lot of people don't play on content creator servers to play the game. They play to play with their content creator, which I get it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even the same is true with us. Like when we did Potato World online, when I was online, everyone in the community was online, and when I was offline, some people were still playing. But like you could tell just by looking at the server number whether or not I was playing. You know what I mean? Same thing when we did Vault Hunters. Same thing, you know, when we did what else? What was it? Hatsurian era? We had like another mod pack we did in the middle. Stuff like that. Most people want to play with their friends or with their, like, be on stream, so to speak, you know? And I get that. There's a vibe. But I also feel like if there's not genuine interest in the game itself, then the server's doomed to fail anyway. Like, people wanted to play Potato World even if I wasn't on it. You know, like, there were people playing it even when the server didn't have me playing online. You also weren't a fan of the community voting system? What'd they have community votes on? Every day we'll vote for changes. So just like people could be like, I want to add this mod, and then it's like, yes, this mod has been added. Majority voted yes. I guess, yeah. The problem that I have with most of that is like, and this is going to sound mean, but I don't mean it this way. A lot of times people don't know what they want. Like, I've told this to many a friend, many a content creator that, like, say, like, how do I do XYZ? I want to make everyone happy, and I want to do this, but when I do this, no one's happy. It's because people don't know what they want. Like, as a content creator, as someone that's running an event, as someone that's making a game, like, whatever the thing is, there's certain points in time where you just have to be the one that knows what you're wanting to do and do it. Because if you ask everyone, hey, would you guys like to all have magical flying unicorns that, you know, allow you to go anywhere you want in the game, and have unlimited fuel and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone in the game says, yes, I want that. Oh my God, it's amazing. Yes, give me that. And then you give it to everyone. And they might seem happy, and then they stop playing the game. And they don't know why. They just know something didn't feel right. Something felt boring to them. And maybe it's because you gave them infinite flight, and the game became non-trivial. Like, it just became not fun. They might not realize it's the literal thing they asked for, which is why they're bored with the game. But at the end of the day, that's what it was. You know, so like there's a certain point in time where you have to be like, everyone could ask for everything, but if it doesn't fit the vibe you're going for, you have to be able to be like, I'm vetoing that. No. I don't care how many people want it. Sometimes you just gotta say no. Break this little area up here. This was the level we were going down to, right? Or no, we're going down one more level. Do we go down one more level? Can we go down one more level? I'm going around the edge here. I'm just peeping. We could go down one more level. I think we do it. It'll be a good surplus of dirt. We go down one more level. And we level it with this. Yeah, or will that be too flat, chat? No, I think it'll be fine. It's going to be a plateau either way. The only annoying thing is going to be like stuff like this, where I might set up a beacon real quick to dig up all this dirt. Or dirt, the stone. Like the stone that's going to get left behind when we do all this. I have to make sure I don't run into the ravine and die. Chat, how many people think I'm going to run into the ravine and die? I'm going to really like look away like I am right now and read chat. And I'm going to unearth the ravine and just walk right into it. What is it that's so satisfying about insta-mining like this? Just a little terraforming here and there. Welcome on in, OSR, mate. Hope having a fantastic Tuesday. We need to put more of this dirt down because I am running out of inventory space. Oh, that's a lot of dirt I've not picked up. 1 second. We need to make more room than that. I don't really care about stone. Slurp of the dirta. Oh, I've not been picking up a lot of dirt. I don't want to waste any of this dirt, chat. We're going to use all of it. Dirt. Frickin' grass seeds. I wish I had the ability to say don't pick up an item. Like, I wish I had a filter. Do not pick up grass seeds. Okay, we're gonna have to put some stuff back. Okay, sweet. Let's go. That being said, you got more opportunities to meet Miri in VR chat during her birthday. She accepted your friend request. Yo, let's go. I always get a little bit surprised. I'm not gonna lie, especially when I see bigger content creators that have the opportunity to be so connected with their community. Because I just always expect when you become too big, you're physically incapable of doing stuff like that, or have to fear stuff like parasocialism, like, you know, people being like, they put me on their friend list, therefore I'm actually their real life friend and they love me and we're gonna get married. And a lot of people either have one of two things that either did or did not yet happen to them, either that hasn't happened to them, so like, screw it, I just want to be everyone's friend, and then it happens to them, and then they undo that, you know what I mean? Or the opposite, someone that's already had that happen to them, and then they're like, I don't want to deal with that. Or maybe someone that knows someone that it's happened to, and they just don't want to deal with it from the start. So you can leave your room without keys. What? You can leave your room without... Oh yeah, you can. You don't have to worry about locking the garage every time you come in and out of the house. I know, right? Isn't it amazing? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool when Oob can leave their room without the need for keys. Mr. Armadillo, you're gonna have to enter the Cravosi there. Why did I get bonked? Would you consider to be pairing soon? No, I don't think so. But it's a slippery slope, and I'm saying not with you. I'm just saying like in general, because some people don't even know the things to look out for. Some people are just like, I think this guy is just being nice to me, and they like my content. And next thing you don't realize that they're like, you know, they like trying to be like, I don't want to say like trying to be your best friend, because I feel like everyone wants to be everyone's friend. I feel like that's a natural part. There's a difference between the very fine line that streamers dance on is wanting to be connected to their community, and then their community misrepresenting that connection as like personal affection. So like, for example, if you told someone, my gats, that you knew Potato Fox and that they were on your friends list, I don't think that's parasocial. I think that's just you're stating facts. Like you are known enough in the community to have a streamer that you watch on your friends list, right? Like I don't think there's anything parasocial about that. That seems pretty bog standard. We're all green light. It would be weirder if you were doing something like trying to find out their first name because you think now that you're on their friends list, you shouldn't have to call them their streamer name anymore, because obviously you're better, you know them better than that. Like that sort of thing. Like having that sort of mentality is where it starts getting obviously parasocial. And somewhere in the middle is just someone trying to be friendly with their community and spend time with them and things like that, and accidentally making someone feel that that's the way they should feel. Bad song? Why did I get bonked for bad song? Or bad sing? I mean, it was a bad sing. I need to get a shulker box. Probably 2. It'd be best to do 2. You always get worded out when someone, like IRL name that you know is streamers. Blah, blah, blah. Let me read that correctly with my brain this time. Can I turn up the music a little bit? I can turn up the music a little bit. There we go. You always get weirded out when you learn someone's, like, IRL name that you know is streamers, because my brain just immediately was like, no, that's not right. I'm going to delete that and just remember as their stream name. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm the same way. Honestly, even in, like, real life, people still call me by my stream name. Like, there are people that, like Oob, for example, that in real life call me Potato. It's just like, it's like a nickname. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I understand that they're referring to me, and in the end of the day, that's all I really care about. Because my real name is, like, I don't even, like, no one even calls me my real name. The only people that call me my real name are, like, my employers. That's it. Like, there's no need for my legal name. You know, it's kind of the golden rule of YouTube, you respect privacy in general. Yeah, that's always the thing. It's like, I wouldn't be concerned with sharing my home address if it weren't for the fact that someone out there, and I don't think anyone in this community, by the way, but like there's not someone out there that would be like, I'm going to show up to their house and say hi, because obviously I'm the exception to the rule that they trust. Like that sort of mentality. And it's like, brother, if I don't say, please come to my house, insert your name here, you're not welcome to show up at my house. You know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't have to be disclosed. That should just be common sense. But that's not how people think. And then if they, you know, find that out, then there's trouble, and then they go crazy and burn your house down or something. You know. Percy! Heckin' Percy raid. Welcome on in, mate. How was your heckin' stream? Let me pause real quick, say hi. heckin' Percython? You got a Percython going? You got a heckin' Percython going? Welcome on in, Raiders. Let's see. Welcome on in, Percy. How you doing? Mother Puff, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a great one. Audrey, hope you're having a great one as well. Welcome on in, Raiders. Let me introduce myself real quick. My name's Potato. I'm the fox-shaped VTuber. I'm the fox-shaped potato. But yes, I said that right that time. I'm the fox-shaped potato that puts the tuber in VTuber. Chat, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Okay, you gotta give me some slack here. But welcome on in. Also, Raiders, you guys got a raid and run afterwards. Please, please, please take care of yourself. Been struck by ads? Oh no, is it ad time? Oh no, it is ad time. Oh no, it is ad.
Adorable piece of shit.
My gats, I can't believe you've done this. Stream made you sad, but we did day 94 of your follow-a-thon. We played forever on your Forever World and got close to a goal, but didn't hit it, so you're mildly bummed. Oh no, what was the goal? What was the goal? Doing good, only a minute though? Okay, yeah, it's only got a couple seconds left on it. We're watching, we're waiting for everyone to get back from ads. But yeah, if you guys do need to take care of yourself after the stream, Raiders, streamers alike, please, 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 get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat. Get up, stretch your muscles, air out your bones, normal people things, you know, normal stuff. And if you want to heckin' lurk and vibe with us, we're just having a yap sesh. Hey Tater, welcome back, B. 4 follows away from 2.1k. Was that the goal you were trying to make today? Mate, you should have came in here and be like, Potato, I need 4 followers, stat. I would have hooked you up. In fact, chat, if you haven't already followed Percy, why is my brain not working? If you haven't already followed Percy, please, please, please go give them a check out. They are a fantastic streamer, super wholesome being. They play a lot of Minecraft, especially if you like some Minecraft. They do a lot of other games, Marvel Rivals, etc., etc. If you like me, you'll like them. Please, please, please help my boy out. Help my boy out. You love the VTuber potato? It looks cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. But we are heckin' doing some Minecraft today. We're mostly just yapping. I'm terraforming this little area here that we're preparing to be more potatoes, which we could do a quick flyby to show you guys what this will eventually turn into. It will turn into more of this. This is all potato, chat. All potato. Thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater. Mother Puff, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Audrey, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, welcome to Team Tater. Whoop, whoop. Sit up straight. Okay. Pat Tato, don't pat the Tato. Please don't pat the Tato. Please, please, please. Petting Tot is so much cheaper. You can pet Tot. They basically exist to be pet. Holy mother potato. It's only 250,000 potatoes.
Incoming!
Why must you make me suffer? Why must you make me suffer, chat? What have I done to deserve this suffering? What have I done, chat? Many a potato. You're just mad bummed because it seems like all the homies be having an easy time getting growth and you have to fight tooth and scraps, but you shall not murder the vibes. No, don't murder the vibes. And don't worry, Percy, I know how you feel. I genuinely, I joked around about this earlier, but I genuinely do believe to some degree that the streaming sphere is kind of like late stage capitalism in the sense that once enough people got there, they built a wall, and now the only way you get in is by knowing someone. And a lot of the people that suddenly explode out of nowhere, you hear all these stories, you find out way later on that they're actually they're basically like a, what's the word? Not a twink. What's the word when you're like a smurf? They're basically like smurfing, where they had a big account, and then they went and made another account to like blow up even faster, and then have like a second account and stuff like they know people. For the most part, people that blow up out of nowhere, they basically like paid to win effectively. And I'm not trying to invalidate people that legitimately blow up out of nowhere. There's a lot of people out there that legitimately blow up out of nowhere and they earn it. But there's also a lot of people out there that like pay for views, pay to be in the algorithm, pay for this, get all the best stuff, hire editors, like they have money to throw around. And then obviously they become like, they grow faster because you could just pay to grow fast like that. Tato, B. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong about the capitalism. Oh yeah, no. Why am I being threatened, B? What did I do wrong? A lot of stuff is pay to win. Sometimes, yeah, it is. Yama maybe wants to set up a bonk for a stream. Would you be able to message? Yeah, he could message me. I'm down with that. Like, you don't want to call them Nepo babies because, like, they're your friends. But no, yeah, no, I'm not talking, and I'm not talking about someone, I'm not talking about the people we know. I'm not talking about the people we know. And honestly, Percy, you shouldn't compare yourself, even to your friends. Because even though you might see someone that looks like they're growing faster than you, like, it's everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different, like, everyone's paths diverge differently. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. You're good though, mate. It's a safe space. You can rant freely here. But homie's getting like 10 plus a stream. Honestly, there are streams where I'll get like 15 followers, and then other streams where it's like I got 1 follower this stream. And I've stopped I don't want to say stop caring. It's like I still care. Like I still want to grow. I still want to make our community bigger. But I stopped looking at the numbers as a means of like, I'm not doing good if numbers aren't big enough. And more as a general idea of like, it seems to be a trend that my community does not enjoy, insert this topic or game here, and then kind of use that to influence like future streams. Like that. Less so like comparing myself to being good or bad based off how many viewers or followers I have, and more using it as a tool to be like, that didn't seem to hit as well. I'll fine tune it or try to add something to it later. Like things like that. Otherwise, you'll let it get you down, mate. You'll let it get you down. You want to have your moment, but you've never had that. But I mean, you have a massive community. You have thousands of followers. That you have more people watching you than most people will ever have watching them in their entire lifetime. That's something you should be proud of, mate. Like, even if you never gained a single follower or a single viewer beyond this, like, genuinely, you've built something massive. You've built a massive community. You might not be, like, famous or whatever, but being famous is overrated. Being famous is overrated. You feel like the interaction. Yeah, that's the other thing. And I've talked about this a lot too. One of the things that I'm terrified about if I ever did become famous. This is all potato, by the way. All potato, all the way. All potato, all the way. One thing I'd be terrified about if we ever did become famous was I would be afraid of not being able to keep up with chat anymore. Like, I watch people that have thousands of viewers, and they can't read every message that comes in their chat. They can't welcome every person that comes in. They have people that come in filled with vitriol and hate, that they just come in for the sheer chance to, like, basically throw an insult about them liking someone else better or something. The amount of potato is horrifying. It's glorious, glorious spud. And yeah, we're prepping this area over here for more. But you know what I mean? Like, I would fear that if we ever had thousands of viewers, sure, I would be able to do fancy events and have like big giveaways and make everything bigger and better, but it would miss that personal touch. The Noah's Ark of potato. Well, we are trying to plant 5 million, mate. So we're making our way downtown, planting fast, got potatoes. But yeah. The amount of effort/sacrifice you put in doesn't match the reward you dream. I know, I get that, and I understand why this is disheartening. Like, trust me, you're preaching to the choir here. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things where if you do it and you have fun doing what you do, that's your reward. And if you don't get the growth you want in the end of it, and this is not me telling you how you have to feel. This is like what I tell myself, sort of thing. Like, I enjoy what I'm doing, and I get the enjoyment out of the doing it too. So even though I like seeing the growth and I want to have bigger, better things for my community, to me, it's not all about that. So like, I can live if I never grew a single follower bigger. You know what I mean? Like, I could be happy just with the community I have now. And I'd be like, I made it. I already did more than I ever thought I would have done. Like, that sort of thing. But at the same time, I'm still trying to grow. I'm still trying to get bigger. That is the dream. But if I never grew bigger, I don't think I would be disappointed so much so as it would have just been like, okay, cool. That's as far as I made it. Like, that's just kind of my vibe. That's what I got going on my brain beats. Because I definitely am the type of person that would get too consumed by the fear of not being good enough. Everyone in my community could tell you the imposter syndrome with me is real. And in a way, being able to stream like this has helped me build a little bit of confidence in that regard and beating back the imposter syndrome, because I have like zero self-worth. Like, I don't understand why anyone's watching me right now. Like, for example, Percy, like, you came in and raided me with your fantastic community, which, by the way, thank you again. Thank you for trusting me with your community, obviously, mate. But, like, you guys come in here, and I'm like, but why, though? Like, why are you here? Like, why does anyone care to watch me? And when I started streaming, I didn't think anyone would ever watch me. I mostly did it because I was interested in learning the tech of streaming, setting up the scenes, pushing all the buttons, having a produced workflow. You know what I mean? Like, I was really enthralled with that, and streaming it was the one way to test it. And next thing you know, I went live and people were like, I like your voice, I like your jokes, I like your content, I like your ideas. And I was like, really? So, you guys have helped me, I'd like to hope or think, more than I've ever helped all of you. And my whole goal when I started streaming was a little sappy story, I suppose, but streaming helped me, like streamers specifically, helped me fill a hole in a very dark time of my life, and I wanted to be able to give back to that community. And my motto from the very beginning was, if I can help one person the way that I was helped, I made it. I'm happy. I could die happy. So the fact that I have the chance to potentially help more just makes me eager to attempt to help as many as I can. You will say whoever did the tuber outdone themselves. This model is done by the wonderful Yoku VT. They should be down in the description in the about section there. Yes, and they did. They are the GOAT. They did an absolutely amazing job on this model. Yoku does amazing work all around. Oh yeah. But I don't know. It's like I said, I 100% get where you're coming from, Percy, because I'm that type of person that would literally have the same plights that you have, exactly these plights. But at the same time, I've kind of told myself I can't let them get to me, otherwise it will affect the thing that I'm trying to actually do. Because for me, growth, even though that's a desired result, I don't think it was ever the goal. Like, it was obviously the goal, but not like that. Like, the goal is I want to help people. I want to give people a place that they can be happy and feel comfortable. I want to give people that are down a place that they can forget about their woes and smile. So obviously growing means I have the capacity to do that better. But that's always the thought in mind, not how big the number could be. And I think that's what keeps me going. As long as someone shows up to stream, I'm helping someone. And I'm going to keep chugging on for as long as these old bones can take. The thing that makes social interaction hard is mostly because people overthink. I overthink. I'm definitely that guy. 100%. But you feel like you get more antsy because you're chronically ill / disabled, and more work and normal work isn't really an option for you, so there's extra pressure. So are you living off your streaming? Like, and please don't answer if you're not comfy discussing this, but I'm asking, just like, like some people I know, like they might have let's say they're like on disability and they can't really work a job, so they stream to supplement their income, and they don't really have like the option to do anything else. And there's no shame in that, by the way. I'm not trying to, but I'm just asking, like, because like there's a difference between needing to grow because you need to eat and wanting to grow because it's a hobby and you want it to see big number because that's validate, Every time I see you look in the way of the potato field, you get an ominous dread of the grandeur of the great potato field. The art and money is the only money you get is streaming and art comms. You can't get disabled because your doctor doesn't think your health conditions are real. That's dumb. I also understand. It's definitely, especially if you're in America right now, I get that claiming any sort of disability is extra hard because of politics right now. But I'm hoping that does in the years to come get better. Well, mate, I'm sorry you're down. But, like, at the same time, I hope you can vibe with us for a little bit. By the way, if you need to take care of yourself after stream, get post-stream care, mate. Please, please, please do. But also, if just yapping here like this is helping, then feel free to stay and yap. Like I said, you're helping me complete my goal, my streaming goal, by me helping you talk about your you see what I mean? You do regularly throw money at Percy in the form of comms. They are a great artist, so you're getting your money's worth. Yeah, you're in the deep south, queer, legally blind, and have a heart condition. Cries. Yeah, no. Hey, right next to you. Also in the south, and we are only barely becoming tolerant down here. It's a far cry from my New York roots. Percy do be a great artist. They do. I need to comma Percy sometime soon to get some arts. It's unfortunate that just my wallet, because of my own conditions currently, is just extra tight. Oh, speaking of that though, good news everyone. Stream Elements finally stopped being a dick and released my money. So good news, we got paid. So I'm going to, for the time being, just until everything, like for the next month, until everything levels out, I'm going to be just keeping that money in savings so I don't get it mixed up. I literally have it separated from the money that I spend. But we could finally go ahead and get the model made and all that jazz. We could finally do it, chat. We could finally start doing it. I just want to make sure I don't go ahead and commission a big model and then like a month later be like, I can't stream for 2 months because I have no power or internet. When your birthday comes around, you would at least help Percy with the sound installation for streaming. Yo, Tato, great idea. Remember that one thing you sent that one time in Beat Saber stream? Maybe? What thing was it? Very much so. You have like 50 comms from Percy from the last 3 years that you know him. Like I said, with great deals like that, you just keep coming back for more. Not to mention you have to slave over family because your sister and stepdad are incapable of cleaning after themselves. Oh, that's the worst too. So you're always tired. I feel you, mate. That's the worst. I literally remember when my father was ill, and like in his deathbed. It was something that I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemies in the world. Because you love them with all of your heart, and you can't not help them. But also, it's so draining, and you know they're suffering, and there's nothing you can do about it. The sad thing is, and this is irony, or whatever you want to call it. My own father asked me to end them, to unalive them because of their suffering, and I couldn't. Like legally, physically, mentally, emotionally, like in every way, I was incapable of helping them. And they tried to effectively have the doctors do the same. And the doctors were like, we legally can't do anything. We can only basically keep you high off your kite. Like, you just high off your rocker until the day that it comes. So there was a part of you, and this is a horrible thought to have, but there's a part of you that wishes they die so they could stop suffering. And like I said, that feeling, that moment where you wish death upon the persons that you love most in this world, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. And then, ironically enough, after that, New York became a death with dignity state. A little too late for my dad, but yeah. Legalized death with dignity, exactly. You had that with your grandma, yeah. Dementia and Alzheimer's took her. I'm sorry, mate. It's the worst because you know that they wouldn't want that, but also there's nothing you can do about it. Fit, thank you for the hydrate. Chat, eat your water. It's good for you. So yeah, my heart goes out to you, Percy. Really. Delicious. But it's one of those things where we just got to do the best we can with the time we have, and that's it. You sent the thing in the memes channel. I'll have to check it out afterwards. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to tank the vibes, chat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get real about it. I mean, in a way, because of what happened with my father, that's kind of why I'm here in a way. If it didn't happen, then I wouldn't be streaming more than likely. Trauma's a bitch, chat. But that's why we're planting 5 million potatoes. In a way, it's to help raise awareness for cancer research, raise funds for it. We've done a couple charity live streams to raise money. We worked with, what was it, the I'm getting multiple acronyms mixed up now. It's been a hot minute, but the American Sarcoma Foundation, things like that. No, you're good, mate. You should be allowed to. It's your place. No, I know, but like I said, I try not to. If this is supposed to be a place that I'm gonna regret leaving that tree up there. If this is a place that I'm trying to have happy vibes where people forget about their work, like, you know, their day-to-day and just unplug their brain and smile for a minute. Sometimes even though the real moments are real and they need to happen. It also doesn't help that, you know, some people might be dealing with that in their lives, and then you bring it back. Like, for example, if I randomly started talking about it and you're like, damn it, that's happening to me too, and now I'm thinking about it and I'm no longer escaping. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I'm gonna get the tree. The tree is not staying there. I just wanted to get all the dirt first. I'll fly up there and delete a tree. But yeah. But I don't know. I might be in the same boat as you in a little while, Percy, where my stream will be supplementing my income so that I can survive. I still am capable and have a full-time job. It's just recent life events have grandly altered what is comfortable financially for me at the moment, so I feel you more now than I have, than I might have been able to previously. Makes it go a lot faster than yeah. I should have just knocked the trees down first. That's normally what I do. I knock down all the trees, then I come back and do the terraforming. But I wanted to get like this area leveled so I could see how far back I needed to go. And now I have. But now at least we know exactly the trees we need to kill. This one, these guys, those guys, probably that one, all of these. But yeah. But yeah, Percy, you want to tell me anything you're working on in your world? What were you getting up to in your Forever world today? Aside from being 4 followers shy of meeting your goal. You just wish you understood what it was, because you're a numbers guy. People have given their stats. You don't get what you're doing wrong. You want to help people. You want to help people escape, but Twitch hasn't sent people to you. You can't. That's the problem. Is there's no answer to that question. It's like someone that is amazing at math trying to figure out why they haven't won the lotto yet. Like, some things are out of your control. The only thing you can do is the best you can do. And I know that doesn't sound reassuring, but like, there are no shortcuts in this instance. There are hundreds of thousands of people out there that are more talented than you and I combined that have less viewers than us just because. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't been found yet. And maybe one day we'll get our break. But aside from that, the only thing you can do is the best you can do. Having like TikToks constantly spammed on every platform, having like a social media presence on every platform, like doing all the things, like I know I'm falling short there. I don't have the time to edit my own videos and do all the stuff that I have going on. You worked on an Arctic fox enclosure? Yo, let's go. That sounds epic. How many Arctic foxes do you have in it? My God, thank you so much for the gifted for Percy. Let me write you down for your book entry. 1x, my cats. Boop. I have caps lock on for some reason, so that's in caps locked now. There we go. I got you, May. Thank you, May. I appreciate you. I appreciate your unyielding support. You have 4, you got 2 big ones and 2 small ones. Like 2 baby ones? Did you, like, oh yeah, that's right. You can keep them permanently baby now. I love it. Yeah, before we got distracted with just wanting some chill vibe stream and not me turning my brain on to do creative stuff, we're building a giant, we're building a hall of monuments to memorialize our chatters that have planted hundreds of potatoes in our world. And we're doing a field of golden dandelions, which looks really freaking cool. I do like the golden dandelions. It's been way too long since they've added something like that. I don't really need all this stone. I have the capacity to get infinite stone, and I have a ton of it at home at my base. There we go. I mostly care about the dirt right now. Let's see. Knock this down. That's cool. Did you finish the enclosure, or did you start it? More floating trees that will definitely piss me off. I'm not looking up, I'm ignoring them. I'm gonna ignore them for now, chat. It's fine, we'll come back to them. I buried a dog in this mountain, didn't I? The so many floating trees. Yes, the Imperial Gas Hangar. Finished. Started a gas enclosure, though. Oh, I still have to build a gas thing. I have a couple of the rideable ghasts, but I don't have like a place that they live in. One of them just kind of looms around, our Sakura plateau, and the other one just hatched and birthed itself out into the world, and it's just floating around Neri hatched. But I need to build an actual hangar. I do have plans for that. I want to build like a whole horse track, collect all the horses, have like stables. I do plan to collect one of everything in this world. One of every type of animal, every color animal, one of every mob head. I'm a collector at heart. And make sure I don't break the shovel. I'll be very sad if I get distracted and break my shovel. Didn't they also change it, chat, where now you can lose durability by breaking grass and stuff, like insta-mineable stuff with your hand? Or is that only on the newest snapshot? I'm gonna dump all this crap I got on me. The happy gas are fun, but also menacing. I like the happy gas, I just wish you can make them faster. Like, even if you have to splash them with a speed potion, I hate the fact that they have to be so slow. I don't want them to be, like, elytra fast, but, like, they are obnoxiously slow as they are. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like a horse where you can breed them together. Like, make me work for it. Make me work for it. I'm fine with that. Like, make me do the chocobo frickin' breeding to get, like, a black gas, you know, or a golden gas. Like, I'm fine with putting the effort in. But there is zero avenue to make them functional when building. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like regular gas speed would be fantastic. These happy gas are just, like, slower than crawling. Like, literally, they are slower than this speed. Yeah, I would do that. Audrey, I would do the Final Fantasy friggin' 7 chocobo breeding to get a fast gas if it was an option. It's not an option. I can't do anything about it. That's the worst part of all of it, is that it's just painfully slow and you're just locked in. Slow movement's easy to control? Yeah, but just like how you crouch, like... I like the slow movement for control, but I want the ability to move a little bit faster. At least walk speed, like this speed, would be fine. If I can walk as fast as a gas flies, A-okay. That's perfect. Or, like I said, if they don't want to let us breed a fast gas, let me splash it with speed too. You know what I mean? Like, give me the ability to use the potion that you already have in the game to make my gas move faster. And I'll keep splashing it with potions for as long as I want it fast. Right, this area here is going to be the one I need to uncover next, because it's got the ravine in it. That's what I mean, like, there should be some option. And I understand that they don't want it to be a fast travel method. They want it to be like, I'm reaching this tree I can't reach from down here, like, building thing. But it's like, come on, guys, come on. Rhinomob should also have a sprint with you, honestly, like, the horse has, like, well, no, the horse has a sprint, right? And the camel has a jump. The gas should have, like, a temporary speed boost. Just something. Yeah, the problem is, yeah, the building takes a while. Like, I was excited. So, for example, let's go show. Show easier than tell. So, this area here, where we planted all the potatoes, I saved all these edge pieces here for when we had the happy gas, with the concept that we would just, like, float around the edges, go and planting all the potatoes here, instead of doing the manual thing where you're, like, sitting here like plant, going up and down, breaking potatoes, replanting them, going up and down, like doing this whole thing. I figure you just float along the side, plant, easy. It's so slow. It's so painfully slow. And then the gas is so fat that it gets stuck on stuff. Yeah, they don't have a sprint. They are one speed. You can't splash them with speed. You can't do anything. They are just the speed they are. I think the hose should upgrade in an area. They get upgraded too. I would love hoe upgrades. I would like a lot of upgrades. But, you know, Minecraft is slowly starting to add stuff that people have been asking for a while. So, like, maybe we get vertical slabs. Maybe they give us the ability to make our ghasts speedy. Who knows? I would like a little baby... Can you golden dandelion the baby ghasts? Because I want baby ghasts. I want to keep baby ghasts. I have not even thought about this. I have not even thought about this until this moment. I want to keep baby ghasts. Like not the you can try. Oh. I mean, I feel like there's no reason why, because you could do it to villagers, can't you? Can't you make a villager stay baby villager forever? To be fair, according to the records of Xbox, remanagement, 80% of Minecraft funds were funding all... No, yeah, for real. And I think they are finally now separating Minecraft from Microsoft, or specifically, I think they're separating Xbox from Microsoft. So they are going to hopefully start giving game companies like Mojang the love that they need to make their games thrive for themselves and not just be a piggy bank to feed back into Daddy Microsoft. Yeah, but I mean, that's all corporations. All corporations are just giant money laundering systems that are made to control C, control V money. Like, that's basically what the stock market is. It's gambling for rich people without consequence. Yep. That's politics. I want to get this area leveled before we wrap up stream for the night and break these trees. That's my goal. Can I do that by 7:30? Hello? It's got to be in the ravine beneath me. I have to be fine. Like, it's in the middle of the day. I'm in an open field, basking by sunlight. There's no way there's a zombie out here right now. Can I do this without breaking my shovel? Can I do this without having to repair my shovel? I think so? I hear more zombies. Is there a spawner up here? I'm gonna leave this little pen here. Ah! By the way, Potato, that Midori is a dangerous... It is! Oh, did you try some? Yeah, no, the Midori is crazy on its own. It's fantastic. It's basically juice. I'm gonna cut this here. Like this. And then we can cut everything else down to its correct level down here. Oh, did you try putting some of the Midori in your Hawaiian Punch? How is it? I've never tried that combo, but I can't imagine it being bad. Like, one decision had to go through, like, 15 people. 50, yeah, no. It's been a hot mess. But it also explains why so much stuff was so, underdeveloped for so long. And let's be honest, I'm excited to have Minecraft out of Microsoft's hands. That, too, is a nice combo. Okay, nice. Because the only thing I know what to do with Midori, and my go-to drink with the Midori, is margarita mix. 50-50 split, and it's just candy. It's just Kool-Aid. There's no taste of alcohol, and it's like friggin' 20% alcohol by volume. I hear the zombies. You gotta go to sleep. Tomorrow you're free from work, but you still got a lot to do. No worries, my gats. Thank you again for all the support tonight, mate. Get some good sleep. I appreciate you. We will probably be wrapping up here within the hour. I hear the zombie. I don't know where. I'm assuming he's just spawned in the ravine once we capped it off entirely. My shovel is getting very close to almost broken. But it's netherite, so it goes a lot longer than you think. Just like me, for real, for real? And we're already wrapped around to the beginning. It's like not even in the red. I think we can do it, chat. I think we can do it. I might have to get another shulker box out. because this grass one is full. This dirt one's about to be full. Like the people who made New Vegas suddenly having a long slog of developments of creative, fast-paced work. Yeah. There's not much we can really do about it, though. So it's like one of those things where it's like, I guess it'll come out when it comes out. I'd rather them take their time than rush a deadline and then have the game come out like shit. You know what I mean? Just like Grand Theft Auto 6 finally getting a release date. Oh, I'm still salty about that. I refuse to buy Grand Theft Auto 6. I refuse to pay $100 for the game and not have a physical copy. I'm sorry. Frickin' everyone going non-physical media this day and age where they could just take away your games at a moment's notice. Nope, I don't trust them. There needs to be laws. I'm waiting until the Stop Killing Game movement, like, actually fixes some stuff. Because they're literally gonna, like, they're literally just, there's nothing stop. Like, imagine this, chat. Imagine right now, me playing Minecraft, right? I'm playing Minecraft. Let's say 10 years from now, I can't play Minecraft because Microsoft no longer owns the ability to sell me my license that I already bought for the game that I already own. And Mojang gets bought out by another company, and they go, we're revoking everyone's previous license. You have to buy it from us because we want the money again. And then you just have to rebuy Minecraft because they said so. And then what, every year you have to rebuy Minecraft because they keep selling it to someone and they want their cut? Like, that's a dangerous precedent to set, that you can just take away something from someone that doesn't need... Like, don't get me wrong, I understand games that are, like, online, like multiplayer games, like, imagine, like, World of Warcraft. There's no way you can keep World of Warcraft, as it is now, permanently online. Like, one day the servers will go down, and that's it. It'll be gone. That's an online game. This doesn't have to do that. This is 100% single player. There's no reason why I can't play this for 100 years from now, if only because I don't have a computer that can run it, because the computer's too new to run Minecraft. Let's go ahead and grab another shulker. Maybe two. Good old games, make sure they're fully downloadable. Yeah, I know, but like, here's the thing. It's like, most games these days, even if they're fully downloadable, they're on your computer. They still need to connect to a launcher, like Minecraft, that need to authenticate that you own the game. And effectively, if Minecraft took down their servers right now, no one would be able to play Minecraft. Because no one would be able to get through the launcher, and no one would be able to log in to their single-player game, and then Microsoft would be like, nah, whatever. Bite me. I don't care. Not my problem anymore. Yeah, independently. Yeah. But yeah, it's scary for that. Yeah. I hate the concept of launchers for single-player games. It's dumb. Wouldn't be too obvious. They just lose money because people would spread the word. That they're already doing it. They're already actively doing it. In fact, I heard this funny. I can't confirm this, so this is just rumors. So take this with a grain of salt. But I heard rumors that Sony is paying bot farms to basically simp for them, that them removing physical media isn't that bad. Like, they're basically hiring bots to white knight for them to make it look like on social media people are more okay with their decision than they are. Insanity. They will pay more money than just giving me 15 cents worth of plastic so I can own my game. Like I said, they want the universe where you own nothing and you're happy with it. Because that means they could just keep charging you for the same thing and they could stop creating new content. That's the direction they want to go to, chat. They don't view you as a consumer. They view you as a wallet with money, and the person that owns the wallet is an inconvenience they have to get around. You're a firewall they have to hack through. They don't give a crap about you. They just want your wallets directly in their mouth. Just feed them your money. They don't care about what they have to do as long as they get your money. Am I going to be able to make this, chat? We've got 200 durability left. And we're on the last dredges of dirt. I still have red. I'm not concerned until that last red pixel vanishes. 153. I don't think we're making it, chat. We're so close. I don't know, we're so close. It's this little chunk right here, that's it. You'd rather die than pay a monthly fee for your games? Like, here's the thing. I've never been against paying a monthly fee for games. There's a difference between buying a game, like for example, if I have a copy of Star Fox 64, which I do, in my hands, I paid for it. I should be able to plug it into my console that I paid for, and at any point in time in my life, as long as those two things are intact, play that game. It's insane to me to think that these companies think it's okay that they can wirelessly disable my copy of Star Fox 64 because they feel like it. If it's one thing if you're paying like a Netflix subscription, you're not paying to own those medias. You're paying to have access to watch them on demand. I'm fine with that. That's their model. If you don't like that model, you don't pay them. That's also fine. So if there was a game service where it's the same concept, play whatever games exist while they're here, and when they go away, they go away. You're getting into that knowing that that's the model. You're getting into that knowing that that's what you're paying for. It's entirely different if you buy a subscription to Netflix and then they say, would you like to buy this movie so you can permanently have access to it? And you pay separately for the movie, and then later on they say, yeah, we took it away from you because we decided to. Actually crazy. Actually insane that that's legal. Actually insane that that's allowed to happen. That should be theft, or they should have to refund you, or literally any, like, that's insane to me. It's insane. That's the problem I have. I personally will never do the like subscription game service. I haven't seen one that like appeals to me, but I can at least understand why people do, right? It's the same thing as Netflix. Like, you don't want to own all the games, you just want to have access to a plethora of games. So you can play whatever you want at your whimsy, or play whatever the newest, latest, greatest game is. Let me make this shot. I'm alright, I accept that. It's different when you're buying to own it. There's nothing that you buy these days. There's nothing that you own these days. And in certain states, like I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in California they pass laws that like websites can't say buy and own and purchase. Like, they're not allowed to use those verbiages anymore. They have to say like license or rent or things like that on anything that's purchased in those states, because of the fact that this is getting too obscene. Piracy is going to become a big problem again, but maybe for a good reason this time. I mean, it's always been the case. It's always been the case where people will take the path of least resistance. If you make it convenient to get high quality media for less effort than pirating it, people will just buy it. Like right now, Nintendo wants to complain about people pirating their games. Most of the games they're complaining about are old ROMs, effectively. Sell them! Give me access to a service that I could just download them, make $1 a piece off them. Like, you will make millions of dollars selling old ROMs for $1 a piece, where people know they can get them without having to worry about downloading viruses because they're coming from official Nintendo sources. And you don't even have to make sure they work. You could be like, here's the official Nintendo emulator, and we just copied this open source one. We don't care. We're not selling the emulator. Buy the ROMs for us from the emulator. And then if they have a disclaimer saying, if it doesn't work, let us know, and you'll get your money back, like Steam. But for the most part, it's like, buy at your own risk, go play these emulators. They would make so much money. They would make so much money because people would just pay $1 to buy a ROM from an officially licensed source that they know is safe and not going to give them a virus. As opposed to, sure, you can go through the slightly more effort of going onto a website that might have viruses on it and download your ROMs that may or may not work, that may or may not be labeled correctly, that may or may not be in your language preference because they're like a Japanese port or something like that. Like, that's all effort. If it's just $1 and you're like, screw it, I don't care, $1 is nothing, they'll just do that. People will always take the path of least resistance. If you make piracy the path of least resistance, people will pirate. They'll probably do that if people stop buying their game, but there must be more money to be made by re-releasing an old game. Like, that's the problem I have, and why I'll never, like, perfect example. I thought when Wii first came out with the virtual console, that was the coolest idea ever. Microsoft did something similar on their Xbox, and then immediately I thought to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, what happens if the servers go down? Like, you own a game and you download it to your thing, then hopefully you can always play it because it's physically on your console. But like if the server goes down and you bought a game, you can never re-download that game. You paid for nothing. And lo and behold, fast forward a few years, they shut down the Wii shop, and all the games that people bought, that's it, they're gone. You don't have them anymore. You paid for effectively nothing. So it's like, yeah, I'm a not. Thoughts on the Steam Machine? I like the Steam Machine for one reason. I probably won't own one. At least I don't have a reason to own one yet. I like the Steam Machine for opening people's eyes to Linux and making Microsoft sweat. Microsoft is having to actually try hard now because of the fact that people are actually, like, Linux is actually a threat to Microsoft right now. And that's good. Competition is good. Competition keeps competitors honest and helps keep people from having a monopoly that they just take advantage of people with. So I am all for it. The neat thing, and these are the buying. I'm not hashtag not sponsored by Steam Machine or anything. These are the reasons why I probably won't have one. I have a PC, and I have a PC that's powerful enough to game on anyway. So I will just, play Steam on that. However, the Steam Machine is really good for, like, let's say you have kids. The old console era of just turning on the console and turning on your TV and then playing a game. The Steam Machine does that. It automatically boots your TV into the right configuration to just be video game. And then it goes right to your video games from the controller. So you just power on, play games. There's no jumping through menus, installs, and all this random other crap that you have to do. It's very convenient for people that aren't already, like, savvy with how to do stuff. And then the other thing would be not having to think. It's very compact, so it fits in a small space. And reasonably for its price point and its compactness and all the tech that's in it, it's a decent price point. It's not like you're saving $1 million by doing it, but you would struggle to build a PC as powerful as that for the same price point. With, like, you could do it. It would be easy. But, like, it wouldn't just be something you did casually. You'd have to, like, shop around and get deals and stuff like that. And then, yeah, sure, you could do that. So, like, that's pretty much it. But it's not a very powerful PC, which is my main reason for not getting it. Because it is, in the end of the day, just a PC. It's a PC that's entirely evolved into being just for gaming. It's just not powerful enough, I think, in my opinion, for me to make use of it. But, I also realized we did level this entire thing with the shovel. And the shovel still has 84 durability. I don't know if we're going to have time to knock out all of this. I want to kill the trees. But I also want to try to get all this stone out of the way. Microsoft's actually trying to fix 11 right now. They can't. I don't think... Fundamentally, I think it would be easier for them to abandon 11 and make 12. That's it. They wanted 11 to be their last operating system. I don't think they ever officially announced this, but it was so obvious to me that 11 was supposed to be the last operating system because they finally implemented all the crap that they wanted that was going to, like, permanently steal your data and basically make it so that when you install Microsoft 11 on your computer, they own your computer. The problem is they screwed it up. It's bad. It's just bad. Yeah, 11 was supposed to be the AI-focused one, but they screwed it up. They tried to do it with 10, but they allowed people to uninstall Cortana and Copilot, and everyone did the second they had the chance to. So with 11, they made it, like, impossible to remove without breaking Windows, and Windows is just now a giant spyware machine. Like, I will never install Windows 11 on any PC I own. I hate Cortana. I actively. It's not hated, I still hate. I still hate Cortana. The Google Assistant in my phone is better than the Cortana on my computer. You're sadly running 11? I'm sorry. I pray that you're running all the anti-bloatware software that you need to get to make your computer semi-functionable. In our Discord server, I linked a video about an experiment that was run on a Windows 11 PC. A freshly bought Windows 11 PC that had nothing installed on it, nothing done to it. It was just out of the box, brand new. They plugged it in and turned it on. and then they weren't even logged in. They were just, the computer was physically on, not signed into an account. And throughout the day of them testing this PC simply existing, the PC sent out like hundreds of thousands of telemetry requests and pings. Basically constantly sending out information that it's collecting on itself to Microsoft servers. Now some of that is like, oh, Windows update, you know, is the computer up to date? Do I need to do anything? Some of it might be like, are these drivers up to date? You know, like, some of it is stuff that you actually want it to do. Some of it is, what software do you have running on your computer right now? What hardware do you have? Where is this computer located? What was the last thing you did on this computer? What are things you're doing on this computer? Do I have access to your microphone? Do I have access to your GPS? Do I have access to your wireless network? What do I have access to? And sending all of it off to Microsoft constantly. In fact, this was the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Creeper. Aw, man. This is a function on Windows 11. I think it was called Recall. And they chose to simply not exist. Where your computer literally takes screenshots of your current, like where you're, like what your screen, intermittently. And it just basically uses a local AI to assume what's on your screen so you can, like, quote-unquote recall what you've previously done. Problem with that is it just indiscriminately records you at all times. And on top of it, that information is on your PC. You could have it accessed. So if someone hacks your PC, they just know everything about you forever. Every credit card you ever entered, every website you ever visited, every password you ever entered, they just know everything about you because it's literally recorded by Recall. It is your own computer spying on you. For what? The convenience of searching for something? I have a history in my browser I can use if I need to. Thank you very much. Like, have we really become, as a species, have we really become this incapable? Like, our brains are gonna atrophy if we're literally being like, holy crap. I did it. I fell into the hole. I fell into the hole, chat. Oh, come on, let me out. There we go. I'm free. I'm free! I knew it was gonna happen at one point, chat. I knew it was gonna happen at one point. I fell in the hole. But yeah, no. Windows 11, I refuse. I will learn Linux. I will suffer through the integration hell of Linux. Specifically, in spite of Microsoft, I will not install Windows 11. I refuse. Absolutely 100%. 100,000% refuse. Make sure we don't break our shovel. Da, 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 da. I just want to get these last bits of stone and break these trees down, and then we'll probably call it there, chat. And we'll do final burrito night potentially for a minute. I don't want to be dramatic. I don't know if it's actually the final burrito night until tomorrow. Tomorrow we will find out, depending on how good things go at bank, whether or not we have the luxury of further burrito nights in future. It might be that burrito nights have to be funded by chat. If chat desires that to be an amicable use of their generous donations. See, but that's the part that I feel bad about, chat. That's the thing I was saying in the beginning of stream. I don't want to feel like I'd be like, well, chat, I can't have burrito night if you guys don't pay for it, because that just sounds gross to me. That feels so icky. Like, even just thinking about that as a concept feels gross to me. And I certainly don't want anyone to feel like they have to. Like, that's always the vibe that I've tried to hardest here, is that you can watch this stream for 100% free. You can never throw a single cent at the stream. You're just as welcome as everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get less treatment than someone else because someone else throws money at the screen. And I don't ever want to make it feel like you have to, for your enjoyment, for our enjoyment, for anyone's enjoyment. You know what I mean? Like, that you have to throw money at the screen. And I feel like it's a very dangerous, slippery slope to make the stream fund my living expenses. You know what I mean? It's so common with Polish people to use AI and you despise it. I mean, everyone's using AI. Everyone's brains have been deactivated to the point where it's like, people are going to be asking their AI, what's 2 plus 2? Because they don't want to think. And I mean, that's why it's working. That's why AI is getting integrated into everything, because people are using it. And it's not even so much so that I'm against AI as a concept of a technology. I don't need an AI toaster. Like, it doesn't need to be in everything. I don't need an AI-powered toilet. Can we just use it where it needs to be? Like, it being in my phone to help me search for stuff, that's good use, right? If I say, like, Google, I want to know what this recipe is, and Google looks up a recipe, goes through the reviews and says, oh, everyone hates this recipe, everyone loves this recipe, here's the recipe I'm going to display to you. That's a good use of AI. That's its correct intended use, right? Basically helping us get through the friggin' black wall that is the internet right now. And figure out useful information that we are incapable of deciphering on our own because the internet is filled with spam. I don't need it to AI detect if my toast is perfectly done. We've already invented toasters that have been doing perfect toast for literally decades. Ah! Why, Dragon? Why? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just exhausted with it being and everything. I'm physically exhausted. And it's one thing if you can opt out. Which, speaking of opting out, big win for the internet. With Meta and Instagram pulling the feature that auto AI lets people like at you and AI remix your content. That was opted into by default. After a huge backlash, they actually removed it. So shows that our voice actually does matter, chat. If we make a big enough stink about these companies doing these horrible things, they actually listen because they have to. Because in the end, they don't have a company without us, you know? Think about it. You know the best way to toast? How do you toast the best way? By just eating it because it's already toast and you don't need to toast it? Like by definition, cancer is a growth at infinite size in a limited environment. Yeah, basically AI is literally becoming a cancer of the internet right now. I just want to get into the head of the executive that decided, yes, everyone will love this feature. We need to implement this. This will be great for our brand. Like, I'm sorry, have you ever used a computer before? Have you used the internet? Do you not? No, you haven't. Okay, good. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur with money that wants it because he wants it. Cool. Yeah, Sam Altman, pretty much. Yeah. It's like, you like it and you want it and everything, so you did that for you. You're like the spouse that bought yourself a gift and disguised it as a gift for your significant other. It's crazy. And then have you seen the drama surrounding, like, AI brain rot trying to be copyright struck? Let me ask you your take on this, chat. Alright, I already know my take on it. And it's actually more complicated. My take is more complicated than you might think it is. So let's say you go onto like a ChatGPT website and generate a picture of like a banana with boxing mitts and a giant cock. Who cares? And you call it like ping pong poodly poop. And it becomes a famous internet meme. Do you have the rights to ping pong poodly pop? Like, if someone else wanted to make a ping pong poodly pop shirt and sell it, can you sue them for stealing your idea? Currently, legally, I'll save you the trouble of speculating. The answer is no. In that instance, humans have to create a thing in order for it to be able to be copyrighted. So, like, for example, there was a famous case. This is what the AI law is like based off of too, from what I could tell. There's a famous case of a long time ago, maybe not that long ago, where a photographer, like a famous nature photographer that like actually took photographs to sell to like National Geographic sort of thing, took a photo of a monkey, or rather was taking photos of monkeys, and then a monkey took his camera and took a photo of other monkeys or himself. Like basically the monkey took a photo. The cameraman got his camera back, later developed the film, and then went to sell those photos. Someone later on, quote unquote, stole that photo that the monkey took and then claimed the photographer didn't have any rights to it because he didn't take the photo. The photographer tried to sue, saying, it's my camera, all these photos are my property. And they said, yeah, but that one you didn't take. You might have paid for the film, but you don't own the right to that photo. The monkey does, and the monkey can't claim ownership of it because it's a monkey. So therefore, no one can claim ownership, I can use this photo. And the court agreed. The court agreed that no one can claim ownership, which is why a human being is the only thing that can claim ownership, which is why a human being is the only thing that can, quote unquote, create art that can be copyrighted. With that said, that's basically the same basis, like the same case law that's being used to say like AI art can't be copyright. However, with the tung sahur, whatever the hell the friggin' Italian brain rot character is, they are stating that even though some guy generated an artwork, how did that happen? It was more than the artwork, chat. It was the fact that they created a character, that they meticulously went through multiple prompts to refine this character that they are inventing, and then wrote a backstory for it, created a history. Did you do your true? We did, monkey! We did. Did you want to see it? We could seize it. So it's more or less, they're trying to copyright the character, less the physical artwork. And that Fortnite and everything else is trying to take the character. And that's what their base is on. And I'm not going to lie, chat, they have a chance to win that case. That's not an open and shut case. And the other scary thing is, this will be a case that sets precedent for quote-unquote AI art for the foreseeable future. Alright, we're going to visit Monkey's tree real quick. And then we're almost done, chat. There it is. There's your tall boy, Monkey. There's the tall boy. One of the first trees in this field, and the second tree ever to be a tier 3. Look at that tall ass boy. Smancy. But yeah, hamburger. Hamburger. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. One sec, let's get back to where we were. I'll do a heckin' sleep real quick. Try to do this without having to get out more fireworks. I think this last patch of stone here, and then we knock down the trees, and we're done. So thank you, B, for the gifted sub. Thank you, B. You still think the photographer should have gotten the rights to the photos? He put the camera in the situation for that situation with his camera, which only led to the photo being taken. It would be virtual impossible. You're right, but at the same time, that's like saying the person typing in the prompt would have been responsible for the prompt being created, because if the person never typed in the prompt, the AI would have never made the image. You know what I mean? It's the same concept. In the end of the day, let's say I set up my camera, and then you came by, borrowed my camera, and took a photo. That should be your photo. I could sue you for stealing my film and camera and all that, but that's separate. AI is a tool, camera's a tool. You know what I mean? Like, that, in the end of the day, we're talking about who owns the rights to something. And it's like I said, it's a slippery slope. This tung sahur shit might actually define and change the legal mindscape of how this shit goes. The month on your tree is wrong, I'll have to update it. I'll update it. Boop, boop. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get our dirt down here. Get these trees removed. I'll update it on my way home, monkey. How's that sound? Welcome in, Sacrifice. And welcome out, Sacrifice. To the corner with you. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, mate. Let's see. We're almost done here. Get this last bit of dirt, knock down those last trees, and this plateau up here will be completely and entirely ready for potatofication. I'm messing it up. Oh my god, how? Unmiss, thank you. Two more. Well, it's doing the thing. 1 second, chat. My mouse is stupid. Hello? It's like the music just stopped. There we go. Alright, is that all of it? I think it is. Alright, we just knocked down these trees. So let's see. These... all in view right now, basically have to go down. Can I do them all without needing to use all my fireworks? That might be tricky. Let's do this real quick. This looks like hell. I've had this feeling inside in my head. Not over something I did, baby. Forced to do a job and it shouldn't be in an efficient manner. Unless I can touch my chat. When your mouse stops working, you punch it until it works. I used to be that guy. Xavier. It has been staying strong for at least 6 years. New mice cannot take my fists. They are too weak. They are too fragile. It is the imitation of the previous thought of others. Prompts are just ideas and execution. Yeah, that's the other thing. And that's the big thing that this is the big problem I have with AI. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the fact that AI data centers are like basically taking away human resources from actual human beings that need it, like, you know, water and electricity, because easy money. But like, that's just, we need to fix that separately, right? That's a separate problem. I don't blame AI for that. That's corporations that are being unchained and unbound that are, quite frankly, have been running amok way too long anyway. My biggest concern with generative AI of all types is the blatant, like, theft, where we cannot use AI without it taking from something. If we can make an AI that, like, every artist donated their works towards it to make it a thing, I would have no problem using that AI. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Because everyone volunteered to make a thing so that everyone can use this thing. The problem is, for AI to work as well as it does, quote-unquote, it needs to have massive sample sizes and needs to take more art than any people could just casually contribute to it. The last time you punched a mice, it broke, so you haven't done it since? Fair. There we go. This one's short enough I could just knock it down from here. And then, like, all the water usage stuff, I'm like, do you have any idea, chat, how much water is being used for so many things? Like, have you ever eaten almonds or avocados? Do you know how much water it takes? Clean, potable water it takes to make those happen? At least with data centers, they get to reuse the water. It's not like you delete the water out of existence. They just need a massive amount, and they are hoarding that massive amount to themselves. That is the downside to it. Let's do this. I'm gonna fly up here for these 2 blocks. And then, like, the shitty companies that are like, hi, we're gonna stop producing power for this entire neighborhood because the AI data centers will pay us more. It's like, that's gross. That's disgusting. You're gonna rip power away from people that need it because you want to make more money selling to AI slop. Great, cool, thank you. Love you for that. But again, I don't blame the AI for that. I blame corporations that are able to do that. And then we have famously, the worst part of it all is the RAM and CPU shortage. The inflation, the overly inflated prices because AI is buying it all up. That's probably the worst part. And again, that's a flaw of the system. Let's see. There we go. That's a flaw of the system that allows that sort of supply and demand. Where it's like, here's the worst part, okay? Here's my problem that I have with the AI, like, RAM thing. It's that they're not actually doing anything. They're just circle jerking the money around in a circle and making it more expensive for everyone. Hello, I'm a company. Hi, company. I, too, am a company. Cool. As this company, I have 1 million potato chips. Would you like these potato chips? As a company, I sell millions of potato chips. I will buy all of your potato chips en masse. Cool. I will sell you all my potato chips. I am now out of potato chips, which means I should charge more for potato chips in the future since I've run out of them. Meanwhile, the other company is like, I now have these potato chips. Hello, all you other companies. Would you like to buy all these potato chips from me since I bought them all? I will make them more expensive than I bought them. And just keep rinse, washing, and repeating. They're just handing the product back and forth to one another and making the price go up. And the only people that are suffering are the people like you and me that can't afford to just pay these crazy inflated prices. After a point, a corporation could do so much damage to a country, it should be considered treason. I don't disagree with that, Oob. Like, willing, you know, literally, like, I will crash the economy because I'm gonna have a tantrum and you didn't give me the thing I want. Like, actually, literally. Like, why are we feeling the equator levels of heat? That's a whole separate problem that humanity's not quite solved because we still like burning dinosaurs and avoiding any accountability for our actions and pushing it off to future generations. We're gonna have our comeuppance one day. It might not be us is the problem, though. Let's see. Like, we literally have people out there that don't think global warming is a real thing. It's insanity to me. It's insanity. Like, every year, we are breaking records with how hot places in the world are. And yet, someone has the balls to say global warming isn't real. I'm sorry, what? Are you going to tell me the world is flat too, because that aligns with your worldview? Actually, you know, have you ever been to Antarctica? Is it even real? Actually? Put the tree down. Let's get this half tree here. Let's see, we got this one here. And then we got those 3 there, and I think that's those 4 there. And I think that's all of them. For this stream, at least. Obviously, there will be more tree destruction in the future. Such a sweaty day today. You popped in, you're talking about how the world's feeling that. Yeah, I know, right? It was like 100, what, Oob, like 100 degrees out? We had to go out, so we had to rent a carpet cleaner. To clean the messes left behind by previous roommates. That's as far as I'm going to go into that. I don't want to give you guys any more detail because I don't want to know the details. Not to mention, you know, make you have to be cursed with that knowledge. But basically, Oob's new room was one of our former roommates' rooms. And we needed to sanitize it, so we had to go out and rent a carpet cleaner. Today, I just had to go out to return the carpet cleaner we rented. That was all I had to do. And I felt like I was gonna die just sitting in my car because it was over 100 degrees. Ah! It's so freaking gross outside. Why is it so hot and sweaty? Make it stop. Nature, turn your AC back on. Can I reach the last one? There we go, yes, okay. 2 more trees. Can't contain me forever? Well, until someone types an exclamation sacrifice. Alright, chat, eat your water, it's good for you. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you for watering your streamer. I have to crack into my auxiliary water because you guys maybe consume all my shaky cup. I've consumed over 1 liter of fluids this stream because of you, chat. Congratulations. There we go. Tree down. I feel like I'm gonna get rid of this one just because it's here. It looked at me crossways. It hit me first. There we go. That one, this one, and that one. I think that's it. And that one. Boop. Huh. Can I reach it? I can reach it. I can reach it. Let's go. Barely. 80 plus watch streak gone. No! What happened, sacrifice? Were you not able to make one? Something happened? I'm sorry, Sacrifice. I mean, I was surprised you were able to keep it up to 80 plus. That's still insane to me. No idea. I'm trying to think. We didn't do a bonus stream at any point in time. Because I always fear doing bonus streams and people being upset that I did bonus stream because stream happened and then they lost streak because they weren't ready for it. You know what I mean? But it has gone out. I'm sorry, mate. We'll remember the streak. We'll pretend the streak's still going. Your streak is still here in our hearts. Alright, I think that's it. This area is prepared. In fact, I might, in a later stream, I might decide to knock this down too. No, it's pretty flat. We can leave this here. This is already a pretty big plateau up here. I don't think I need to make it any flatter than that. Alright. A quarter of a year and just streaks? Insane. I know, for real, for real. And I know there are streaks that are in the hundreds. I know people go crazy with the streaks. But yeah, I think for now, chat, I think that's where, as the sun sets on this Minecraft day, I think it too sets on this stream. We've accomplished the thing we set out to do. With that said, we can go ahead and swap back over here for a minute. We've got to find us a heckin' raid target. Doo-doo. Let's see, who all is live right now? I'll take Reckies. I'll take Reckies too. Let's see. Who do we got? Is there anyone we haven't gotten the chance to raid yet that is online? There's no more. Okay, let's see. I see Yama doing some Zelda. Doo-doo. Always an option. Boo-boo-boo. Did we get a chance to raid Anigol? Cheesy Dad. Cookie. I don't think we raided Cookie for a minute. Squeaks is live. Squeaks and Dome is live. They're playing Warhammer. I need to play Warhammer. I have it. I need to play Darktide. We got Sam. I feel like we don't get the chance to raid Domo. Often, if at all. Do you want to do a Domo raid? I feel we recently raided Sam. I love you, bestie, but I gave some other peeps a chance. Darktide, please. Everyone chill with that. We'll do a Domo raid. Yo, Nightmate, welcome on in, mate. If y'all have Reckies, I'll take Reckies. Did I get a chance to raid Domo yet? I don't think I have. They always raid us. They always wrap up stream by the time we get to raid out. Alright, let's do a Domo raid. Doo-doo. I think we've decided. It's decided, chat. Boo-boo. For anyone manually raiding in, there you go. Please copy down the raid message if you haven't already. Boop boop. And with that said, chat, if you are just joining us now, we are wrapping up. But wait a minute, don't go anywhere. Stick around for the raid. Earn yourself some free potato chips in the process. And speaking of potato chips, if you earned any hanging out with us tonight, might I recommend unlock the Pogtato. We could spam some Pogtatoes. We could spam some support for our fellow Twitch streamers. With that said, if you do like what you see, want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider dropping us a follow here on Twitch. You can also do exclamation point socials in chat, gain access to our community Discord and Twitter. We always announce when we go live there next. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 CDT. With that said, our next scheduled stream will be Thursday. We're doing heckin' Deltarune Chapter 5 Part 2. Alright? We probably won't be able to do Beat Sabers on Discord this Friday. If we do, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. It'll probably be late. Probably like 3 o'clock latest. Like I said, I might just take that day. It'll be the end of a very long week, and we'll just plan to do Monday like norms. But yee. And then come next Tuesday, I'm expecting that we're going to be starting the mega project on WPlace. So if you don't think you're going to get your book entries for this month by planting your pixels, get your pixel storage up for next month. Prepare. It doesn't take all but a couple of weeks to get yourself to the point where you can get yourself them book entries for 100% free. And the more people that do it, the more book entries everyone gets. So, mega project coming soon. We already have the layout dropped in the community Discord. But yeah, with that said, chat, I'm gonna go get heckin' burrito. Hopefully not the last burrito night of our lifetime. But I'm gonna get heckin' burrito, chat. We're gonna go do a Domo raid, chat. Please, please, please spam some support and love for our fellow Twitch streamers. Yes, yes, yes. With that said, though, thank you guys for all the donos tonight. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for all the crumbs. Thank you for all the bits. Thank you for all the salt packets. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for just chatting. Thank you for just vibing. You guys are actually all the most amazing thing that ever happened to me. Like, actually, genuinely, for real, chat. You are all amazing. You are all fantastic. And most importantly, you are all valid. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. So until next stream, later taters, bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No. Nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere.
Oh wait, does that actually
it's
help?
quite complex, but what I know.
Wait, can you see the lava? Oh, my shit looks